All right, we're back. We are so back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just get Pilty up. Here he comes. I know. I was a little bit late to the party there. I knew I had to do one thing before we started here, Pilty, but I got you right now. Welcome back, everybody. I know there's only a couple of people here, but that doesn't matter. It is match point tonight. We're going to have some great bloody games. This is Battlegrounds OCE. I'm joined by my counterpart, Mr. Pilty himself. How you doing, Pilty?
I'm doing well, Mr. Gaz. Hopefully you're doing well as well.
I'm doing fantastic. Although last night I was kind of falling asleep through the games. It's just what happens when you got a 10-hour job during the day and then you come home and do 5 hours of cussing the Battlegrounds. But hey, the passion is real, my homie. The passion is real. But yeah, last night's games were a little fruity. Very strange. Veneno didn't do as well as they wanted to, and there was a couple of other squads that did absolutely amazing as well.
Alright. I mean, surely, hopefully, a few teams, lock in tonight, realize that there's actually something on the line now. So, not too sure if it was last week, but we had it as well. But this week, we actually do have a cash prize for the winning team. It is $150 Australian up for grabs. So, whoever pretty much is in... hello, Amanda.
Hi, sorry, I just want to say maybe update the title so it says Battleground Scrims PSQ match point file so people don't think we're actually casting PSQ.
Battlegrounds, PSQ, Scrims. Got you, Amanda. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all good. But yeah, pretty much, yeah. So hopefully teams actually realize, there's that cash money on the line today. So just make sure that you actually play this like it's an actual good set of games, which is, obviously what we do see some teams do as well. I feel like a lot of teams, though, kind of get bored of it and realize that they have a better chance of, just getting KP and just end up neg rotating and stuff like that. But bringing in this pretty much the money and stuff as well just makes it feel a lot more smoother and a lot more pretty much free-flowing and pretty much more professional for these teams, which is obviously something we want to see because, going into PSQ and then, saying if you do end up winning PSQ as well, you secure a spot at a LAN event and also in Pro League. So pretty much making sure that you are being professional is pretty much the main thing that a lot of people don't actually realize about PSQ that you actually really have to maintain on as well with, your gameplay and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, here at the PSQ, you play these games, you're thinking this is easy, we're doing it all, we'll just go for KP and stuff like that. But then when you get to the ultimate beast where you've been training for, I mean, with the Pro League and that, it's a completely different thing. So 100% Pilty, like last night when I was saying the games were a little bit fruity, it was only just like right at the end when it fell apart, then everyone was just like, it's late at night, I don't care about these points, let's go. But with what I saw last night in the last game, there were so many squads at match point, and it was a team that we didn't even think that would get to the top. I think Veneno came second last night. And it
I
would have
mean,
been.
you said they didn't play as well as they hope they would. So coming in second and not thinking that's the best is actually a bit interesting. But it's definitely a little
Oh
bit
god,
different.
yeah, I think you're right. Actually, they didn't play the best last night, but still got second. Oh man.
I mean, I
Oh,
did
dear.
jump in and see a few of the later games. I did see that Razi actually was still popping off with that charge rifle. So
Oh,
hopefully we can
man.
see a little bit more out of him tonight. Hopefully, the admins haven't had enough and decided to go back into the game files and make sure that the charge rifle doesn't spawn here anymore, because just to make it a bit more fair for everybody.
That's 100% right. Acquaintance, it would be score. I'm pretty sure. There you go. Wait, that's Battlefire.
Did you not up here? I'll chuck the link for it. Furniture.
I thought this was already set up for. Was it DG?
For the match point, yeah. With
Oh, you got to do it in Battlefire.
no, with what's it called? With all this stuff, like the score command, you have to update it every single time. It gets a bit annoying, but okay, that should work now.
All right, well, there you go. Sorry about that, acquaintance, but welcome everybody in. I mean, it's not going to take long. People already said he was going to start it at 8:30, and it's already 4 minutes past. Yeah, we're about to jump straight on in, Pilsy. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. This will be the first game, and we're jumping straight in. Let's go.
As you just did say then, Pitbull does not mess around with anybody. He gets these games going literally the first chance that he gets. And I don't blame him, because you wait too long for some of these teams to get him there from doing their warm-ups, and then we end up being here for an extra 15 minutes. And, we don't end up finishing until way too late. But hopefully everybody has gotten their teams in so we can actually get underway with all of this stuff. Because I have a feeling as, it's match point, there isn't actually pretty much it actually isn't a game cap. So it's until somebody, wins that two-step race that we will keep going here.
And that's why these games need to start on time. And as is tradition, ladies and gentlemen, it is ALGS rules, so everybody's got their own POIs. We had drafts earlier on, but now we are about to jump into our first game. Of course, there's not going to be any contested going off the board straight away. So you'll just have to listen to the amazing bands of Pilty and Gaz.
But, yeah, looks like no DCs, which is good to see, guys. So looks like early on we are actually going to get action there. No messing about here. But that is what we do love to see, as it does get these games flowing a lot faster. So seeing as everybody is in these lobbies, it does look like that this game is going to go underway. But as we know, we have been seeing a little bit that, we have been struggling with the PSQ way of scrims, where there's no set drop spots. Teams can drop on top of each other and have a lot of contests. But we felt like that since we, money and stuff was being brought into us, and just because it was very interesting, we'll say, with all the drop slots and stuff, we feel like we should have bring a bit more order back into it, so we do have our drop slots back tonight, which is good to see. So a lot of these teams are dropping at the areas that they do want to go without having to be worried about fully conned by another team. But yeah, it looks like everybody does seem to getting their drop slots that they normally like to get. I know Veneno normally like stacks or big Mord. They seem to have big Mord, so they seem to be perfect fit. I know Meraki, I have been seeing these guys for the past 4.5 weeks, and these guys love Survey Camp and Epi. So them getting Survey Camp there is probably a big pick for them, because I know that they like to have Lexon go inside that train tunnel, grab that the perk bins that he can get, and then go back there, get everything. So a loot pool is definitely something very good early on that you focus out with your team, which it seems like boys have done. So it looks like that we are going to see early contests as well, but yeah, perfect so far.
Yeah, last night, Outsiders and Veneno were also taking this top spot last night and literally practicing how they would con each other. And this is what we're seeing right now. There goes Veneno straight away. I mean, they already got the drop on Chillin, but then... Unbelievable. Just couldn't seal the deal there, Pilsy. Outsiders on top here right now.
I mean, very interesting there, seeing as, you know, Veneno are a very structural team, pretty much, so you wouldn't think they'll go off early, but very surprising to see for them going off early as well. But it does look like there's some more fights breaking out here. Looks like we have one near Survey Camp and Epicenter near Grandma's house. Bad aim and Meraki going at it as well, Gaz, here.
Yeah, that's fully... Meraki has got the wall out here to give him a little bit of breathing space. Flanking out here, going for the high ground here, and of course, as everyone knows, in Apex, it's the high ground supremacy that is going to win you some games. Not all of them, but most of them at this time. There we go. Lexan, okay. Lexan looking, trying to get a little bit of information here to give back to his teammates. And out came the crypto drone, but yeah, they actually just dispatched that really fast. Swark at the head of the team here. He gets a nice little wrench on the other team, which is bad. That AIM team, who are, yeah, they're disengaging and they're on white Pilsy. So I think this other team of Meraki can smell blood on the water as they have blues and have the shield advantage. So I think they might take this fight to them right now.
I mean, I wouldn't blame the boys at Meraki for trying to take this fight early on. I mean, after all, if you do actually engage in a fight as well, as we do know that, you know, I feel like Crash, you know, Survey Camp, sorry, is a really underrated POI because you have, you know, your bins, sometimes Evo boosters as well, plus all your recon stuff. So it's pretty good to see there. But, you know, you always want to take a fight if you see whites on blues. But it looks like the bad aim team, you know, doing actually a little bit of damage here to help counteract the part that they did actually start to fly very low. But looks like the boys at Meraki are finding those perfect angles here. Lexan did go down early, but he is back up, and it looks like Swarks is going to take charge here, see if he can find this solo of bad aim team left. It looks like he's getting out, but no, it looks like he actually has aimed it. So not too sure if the boys are going to chase tail, but I mean, two very early KP pieces there for him, but I think they might be stuck up on a third team here, Gaz.
Yeah, it looks like... Okay, one of the bad aims is still here. Trying to just get it. Look on it. Well, yeah, he's really down. It's ONA that joined the fray there. I think they maybe gave a little bit of a tickle to Meraki there, but Meraki have no one else around them, so it's... They've got a pretty good rotation in here to the ring. And as I'm saying that, Red Cordial seem to be mixing it up with Aspire as we speak. And Aspire has one team member down. And it's a Caustic that they're ripping out tonight. This is amazing. A couple of dud nades there, but a couple more coming out here. As Suzanne? Suziyun? Backs off to get a little bit of breathing space. And they're going to try and stick this res. And another team is cross-mapping right now. Absolutely. It's given... It is so detrimental to Aspire now, and it's all over. I'd love to see who that other team was. It was Neapolitan, and now they are joining the fray, Pilsy.
Looks like the boys are going to take this. I mean, Locket's already onto that purple shield there, so he can definitely do a lot of work here if he does use that, you know, that portal as an entry ability there. I mean, also, you got to remember that those controller legends also do have the inside perk, like inside zone perk upgrades with the shield. So it's pretty much a, you know, a duo who's only have the Caustic to, you know, for a pretty much artificial purple there versus Neapolitan, who already have double purple and a blue here. So, I mean, it looks like the boys are a bit fixated on loot at the moment, so they are just going to actually get nice and ready for these final end zones as they do have next ring location, which, speaking of, it does look like it is going to be a thermal station finish here. But looks like Red Cordy has disengaged, and I believe that they are getting that res off up that top of thermal station right now.
Yeah, so still on Neapolitan here. They're inside the circle. They know they need to get into thermal station. A couple of teams are already here, taking the initiative and coming in way early. Meraki right out on the outskirts. Sorry for the sneezing. Meraki right out on the outskirts. They need to contend with ONA at this time, but it looks like maybe True is mixing it up here. Got the EVA 8 and the G7 Scout. I mean, they're just enjoying the spoils of war right now. And where they are is a pretty good defensible position. They've got plenty of cover on the front side, but they do need to watch their backs. in the front as well. But Catalyst Wall has come up, so it looks like True maybe having a look around here to maybe, capitalize and get a third team kill here. But as they're looking on, we might jump down in here to Neapolitan because it is Red Cordial and Neapolitan that are mixing it up right now.
Yeah, looks like these boys have... Both teams do actually seem to be ready for a fight there. I'm pretty sure Ash is actually looking for a little bit of an area to find, which he looks like he's finding both shots downrange into that building there. Gets a nice little snare as well. So these boys have a pretty good position here in Neapolitan, but they do have to remember that there is still going to be teams behind them, which is that team, I believe, of Tosca at the moment. So, I mean... One thing about Apex is that you try and find angles, but, you know, since there's, like, no building or anything like, you know, say Fortnite or Call of Duty in this game, if you try and find angles, it can just lead to other teams having angles on you as well. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. So it means that you really have to be careful and you really have to pick what fights that you want to take. Because if you do want to take a fight that, you know, has bad angles there and just leaves you open to other teams, they can come in and easily get KP off of you guys. So... At least the boys at Neapolitan do know that, so that's the reason why they haven't really gone for this fight here at the moment. They're just kind of sitting and just waiting for a time to strike.
Yeah, it's always good to bide your time and capitalize and get that ring information and also just people around you as well. Guys, we haven't got much time to wait for round 3 that is closing in right now, so we'll have to see. I'm going to say, Pilty, maybe... It's going to go a little bit south, but still yet to see here. But yeah, Neapolitan's still in effect here. They've got a team right next to them. That is Red Cordial. And the Caustic Fuse with all those grenades is just absolutely amazing as well. But Neapolitan running, I'm going to say it, the trifecta now. The golden trifecta is just with teams that find the best composition, and last night I did see a couple of teams using this same composition, so I think this might be the one. Bangalore, Catalyst, and Ash, yeah, just from what I saw last night, I think setting into the meta, this might be the big 3 that people are going to still use.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Like, you know, you can't really utilize the Legend as much as you can utilize Ash at the moment. I mean, Cat's also a really good defensive pick because, as we know, that a big part of Apex is pretty much finding a defensible position, as you like to call it pretty much, guys, and just sitting up in a building, you know, making sure that you can be cautious but also very aware of your surrounding, which Cat makes that a perfect pick. And then Bang also helps with zone coverage, pretty much just making sure that you can cut off flanks and angles that other teams can look at with your smokes, and also actually, you know, using her ult as entry denial as well, stopping teams from walking up on your backside. So Bang's actually really used, in my opinion. She's better used as a kind of flank and anchor support than actually being used as an assault legend here. So I mean, it's a very interesting take. I know some of you will probably disagree there, but that's just my opinion of it. But I feel like that's what Bang is actually primarily very useful for at the moment.
Yeah, she 100% is. She really does complement the team as well as just being an all-rounder, and she still is good even after all the nerfs. Not sure about the smoke nerf, though. I do, you know, as a caster, I do think if I can't see anything, then it's hard to cast, but really just got to adapt and evolve and keep it going.
Well, one good part about that is that they actually updated the observer view, so you can actually see through smokes now, which is I actually really like. So.
All right, that's huge. Good update. Thank you, Apex. We needed that.
Yeah, I have been noticing that a lot more smoke fights. It looks like there's actually barely any smoke on screen, and then I actually go back after, you know, the nice sun. I look back at these fights on, you know, the people's YouTube, on the people's Twitch channels, and I'm like, that didn't look like that for me, but. Found out, looked at the patch notes, and it's just made it a lot more easier to actually observe fights now in smoke.
Hell to the yeah. I've got to read the patch notes there. Have they got a separate casters one?
Oh, I wish. I would love to see just a lot of overhauling just for the, you know, the observing scene at the moment, because these controls are still something to really be, you know, really need to be looked over.
They really are. They really are, my homie. Still, Neapolitan, Red Cordial, sitting pretty. They're coexisting right now, guys. But we do have ONA coming in. One of the ONAs just went down. I think they're just a duo tonight. Maybe one of their boys just did not get in. But Maybe bad aim here. Can give us a little bit of a fight, but use it as well. Hang on, we do have one here. Meraki with Cookie Time. And Cookie Time looks a little bit worse for wears here. They may have staved off a little bit of a fight here. And now they're booking it, running to the ring. Acquaintance all disregard for his own life, and he might be running into another squad here, but they make it to the wall, and they're looking pretty good here. Bad aim is also on LMN. This is where we're going to see all the fights, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, I knew it was going to head down a little bit north, and it totally did. But bad aim now have got the high ground supremacy. All they're doing now is shooting fish in a barrel. A couple of sky nades coming up and getting him away from that position, just so a little bit of breathing space here for LMN. I mean, they're trying their Kanye best here to stay alive, Piltsy, but with bad aim team right on top, I'm not liking their chances.
Yeah, it does look like bad aim team. I mean, there's a few nooks and crannies that LMN can play in here, really, but they don't really have a lot to work with. So, I mean, bad aim team can just wait here perfectly. The only part about being on height is, you know, normally when you are on height, it just gives better angles for teams that are across the map as well. So, I mean, obviously, you know, playing here from a competitive standpoint, you want to be taking out that team that is that biggest threat to you, which is always going to be that team that is sitting on height. So mainly, you know, bad aim team and also the teams that's sitting on height as well on pencil of, you know, thermal. But, I mean, it looks like the boys here, they're just doing a lot of damage. They have nades, and the fuse doesn't help it out as much as well here as, you know, bad aim. Looks like they are getting down. So, I mean, it looks like Cat Miss side, though, has swung a little bit too far, and he has gotten it down, but should be nothing that they can't really worry about at the moment. But, I mean, it just looks like bad aim team should be able to take this out here.
Man, they got their boy back up as well. And here comes the ring, though. They're going to have to run, gun, and fight because this round 4 ring does sting. And I think they've waited too long here, Piltsy. The two bad aim team are still up. So they still have a chance here, but Element has been eliminated. And Neapolitan has, yeah, they rotated around before with the Ash ult. And so has Red Cordial here, just on this one little structure. We need to get a little bit of a bird's eye view here. Let's have a little look-see. So we do have one team below, another team below. On the outskirts, oh, and A eliminated as well. They were just a duo, so that was bound to happen. But these teams are just looking out and giving the guff to everyone who's rotating in right now. So this is just really easy for the teams that are just sitting on this structure. Yeah, but True is in ring. Small W. They're down to a rat as well, but 50 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go, Piltsy, and it looks like True and Young and Bricky are now all battling up right now. We just missed it just slightly. Battles are coming. True and hard. Here they come. He's given chase. Gets snared for his troubles. Yoko, I love all this, but he finds one unawares. Looks like Rogers is in there to help him as well. True may get a bit of a reset here. I think they will. Let's go back to the map. And look to see if any of these other teams are fighting.
I mean, it looks like a few teams here stuck as duos or solos. You know, it looks like Smart W, J4F are some of those teams. Looks like Red Cord you are a free man as well. But I mean, it's a very interesting ring here, and it's actually one of the teams that don't have you know, the player advantage of having 3 players on their team currently at the moment, that actually have the best ring prior here. So I mean, if these boys can handle this out perfectly with, you know, that Ash and that Catalyst at the moment, they can hold it perfectly here. But I mean, it looks like a lot of teams are starting to look at people. I mean, Gunner's looking at outsiders, which are, you know, a team that are playing really well here behind this Rock side. But, you know, it looks like we are going to see Tosca, Red Cordial mixing it up here in a second. They are right on top of each other after all. So a lot of fights going to break out here in just a second, guys, as we see round 5 coming in. So, looks like that we are going to see all hell break loose here.
All hell is breaking out indeed. Red Cordial now mixing it up with Tosca. Big hits coming out there, but there goes Tosca. Red Cordial definitely going to get a reset here, but it's a Newcastle that's down, so they need to get this guy up real quick. True, let's go in and have a look at these guys. They do have JF right below them, and they are biding their time. I mean, no, JF is top. Sorry about that, Legends. So, yeah, they're only a duo, so an entry frag would be good for them here. They have all the chances in the world to definitely get one down and maybe clean up here. But we will stay on this fight at the moment. Gunner is in a perfect position as well, if you ask me. But hey, we'll stay on JF just for now. Smile, they found the rat. He is down as well. So now, let's just stick on JF and see if they can clutch it up here and get a good deal going. We will still bring the map up as well. We've only got to contend with Red Cordial. That's looking at True and JF as well, and Gunner. Everyone else are looking straight at Red Cordial as well. Xavier just gets a... no, it's too much for him. And there they go. JF. True now have the top spot here. High ground supremacy, Piltzy. This is looking amazing for True. I think they may take it here.
Yeah, it looks like they have perfect positioning here. They're playing as that trio, making sure that you know where each other is, making sure that you can play on top of each other, and just denying anyone coming from the backside. As you see Yukoi, doing a lot of damage here. Vixaria also putting pressure on that team that is on that backside, which is that team of the gunner here. So these boys have perfect positioning, just knowing where your enemies are, knowing what moves they are going to have to make to push up to you. It looks like, as we do see this run around closing in, it looks like the True do have perfect spot here. So, I mean, the zone is going to end right on their front doorstep, literally. So, they can just sit here and wait and just make sure that they don't really get pushed by anyone, because nobody really can. The closest team that can do that is Red Cordial, but they're making sure that they actually have one man watching that backside at all times. So, these boys have the perfect position here, but looks like the boys are going to walk up here. A lot of damage coming out. This actually could be ruined, but it looks like that Yuko there is going to help it out. A lot of damage coming out. Itchy does go for a slam, but he ends up going down for that. But we do see Gunner coming in as a third party with that drone here, guys. All hell's breaking loose here. Red Cordial go out. It's Gunner versus True.
And now True have got a little bit of a reset here. They really need to watch their backs. They're just getting a little bit healthy now too, but the team down below is having a bit of trouble trying to get up here and hit them up. They need to be careful of that Rampart ultimate as well. That gun is going to melt anyone who is in front of her. They're biting every time, every bit of space they have. Out comes the cat wall as well. They're getting a couple of hits on it. We're down to the wire here with the circle closing in big time. True! I mean, was there any doubt, ladies and gentlemen? There you have it, True. Taking our first game for tonight.
Yep, there we have it. So game number one already done, and pretty much showing the skills that a lot of these teams can actually pull out tonight. I mean, good job to the boys from True there, taking out game number one, as we did see them on the weekend last week. That they were actually one of our strong teams in PSQ. They did actually take out a good number of games there, but unfortunately weren't able to qualify for Pro League. But seeing how they are playing tonight, it looks like they are ready to try and reclaim that number one position there. So these boys are going to be dangerous coming into the weekend here. So we'll definitely be having to keep an eye on them, guys, to make sure that we can actually see what they can do this weekend. But hopefully these scores, I believe, will be up in a second, so we can take a look at these and see who is going to be in our top three. I mean, we already know who number one is, but wonder who's going to be sitting in, second and third, guys.
Yeah, when these scores get updated, it'll be fantastic to see who is going to be in striking distance and who is way out in front. Of course, it's going to be True. But yeah, this is it. Waiting for the staff here. Maybe. All right, match. The next match is about to start. Still waiting for these scores.
I bet you forgot you had to do them.
Would that be Pitbull?
Pitbull is our lobby leader. I should be able to do it myself. I just need to make sure that I get the right code up here. I'm
gonna DM him and say scores ? Sorry guys, this does not usually happen.
I mean, I asked him if he was doing it. He said he was fine doing it.
I could have done it myself, and this is just what happens here.
Hold up, let me have a look at what code we are using. Let me go back up here and I'll be able to find it.
We have just Jace in chat too. Haven't seen you in a while. Pilty the goat. Oh, there's another caster here, Jace. Oh my, Jace. God damn. God. Already done, but yeah. Scores are not quite coming up at this time. I don't know why. They have been updated. All right, can't do that.
What if I do... Will that show it? There we go. So I was showing up through there, but...
All right, showing up through chat. And with that being said, guys, game 2 is about to start. We've got to get into it. And we are back. We are back.
Sorry about the technical difficulties there, everybody, but it looks like game number 2 is getting underway now. Take a look at the outsiders here as they are dropping at stacks here at the moment. I mean, we did see an early fight between them and Veneno as well last game, but that did lead to the team of Veneno unfortunately getting eliminated first off here. But we'll see if Veneno can make a comeback here if we do see a fight, or if these boys just decide to stay out of it and actually rotate away. But we will have to wait for a second to see how these boys end up playing it out.
That's it. I mean, is Veneno going to try and get revenge here or play it easy because they just got no points on the board before? I know this is match points, so there's plenty of time to get more points on the board here. But Veneno, they are looking directly at Outsiders, so they may be looking for a little bit of revenge here, Pilty. Looking at these other fights, not much to really write home about, but really I think we just stay on Outsiders and Veneno because, yeah, one of them is making their way up, and that would be Panna. And yeah, here we go.
I mean, Panna's got those angles there. Unfortunately, that's a bit too much, but no, never mind. Look at him with both shots. Oh, he must love that Hemlock. I mean, after all, he was in the peak of his pro career when we did have the Havoc Hemlock meta going on, so he does definitely know how to use them there. But it looks like Razi, Metro now walking up on this fight as well. These boys are ready to take this one on here. Panna's making sure to cover that back area, leave a chance for these boys to make an entry, which Razi is leading the charge for right now. Metro catches one unaware though, cracks the Ash, but he ends up getting angled out there, so he goes down. Panna now trying to find angles as well, which he does find a Newcastle. Does rinses on him, but looks like Veneno here are in a bit of a red alert in a 2-on-3 situation here. So these boys have to be very careful. They can't get Metro back up here as he is cut off, but Metro is giving them intel as it looks like these boys from Outsiders are going to try and take height on Veneno here. So as you can see, snares coming down. They drop it onto Panna. Panna does get a rinse, but he is able to trade with him. So it's just down left to Razi now. We know he is capable of doing a lot of stuff. Let's see if he can clutch this up here, or if he is going to rotate out. But I think he is going to run away here and see if he can get his team a reset.
I mean, it is the only way. Bit of any there, but Outsiders may give chase here, and if they do, they're going to take out a very strong team, and they are giving it to Razi. He's taking these back shots hard and fast, but he looks like he's turned around and he really wants to fight this out. He does get one. What a rinse, but it's just not good for Veneno. Veneno having a little bit of trouble tonight here, Pilty. Outsiders are just straight on top here. And with that being said, Tosca and LMN all in the same spot. What is happening here with LMN?
What? They just... Wait, Tosca just walked straight past them and didn't realize him? But that is honestly crazy to see. And now they're just getting rinses on the backside of Tosca, so...
I saw that too. I thought they were under some type of the bridge, but there's just no...
I thought they were as well, but... I mean, yeah, that's crazy. But speaking back of Veneno's situation here, I mean... I feel like Outsiders did that to actually get into their head, because we do know that those boys, Veneno do love teamwork. But I'll get back to you on that. We'll take a look at this fight here as we do see it happening. So Tosca is currently in a dangerous situation. He's down to a solo, trying to find a possible way to get KP here, but it looks like that they do end up going down early here. But I believe Bad Aim Team might be getting looked at by True and Red Cordial as well here. So, I mean, a lot of teams now moving over Monument, they looks like they know that it is going to be one of those finishes here. So a lot of different stuff happening, and I don't think Bad Aim can really get their third up here. But Red Cordial now coming in late, down as a solo, and now having the Ashen Portal away. But I think they might be able to get their Caustic back up here. But yeah, everybody's starting to move in here now, and we are seeing a lot of early fights.
Oh, we are seeing so many early fights here in Fragment. A lot of people taking it straight to them straight away. But Neapolitan also here with ONA. So we're switching over here right now, guys. ONA and Neapolitan are in effect right now. There goes one of their players. Ring coming in, doesn't hurt too much, but that's okay. They're going to have to run, gun, and fight here. He's caught one unawares, and he's going to take the Newcastle out as well. Beautiful shots there, but he does have the ring to contend with. The ring at the end of the day is pretty much another player, if you ask me, because they do claim a lot of kills during the night. But O&A coming out on top of that fight. Beautiful work right there.
I mean, just lovely work from the boys there. They play back to a T. Luckily, they were able to get that stuff off before they did have to move into zone. But looks like that we are seeing more fights breaking out here as well, guys. I do see in the kill feed a lot of people going down at the moment. Looks like there goes that team at Gunner, who tried to go against Bad Aim team, but it looks like young Black Ricky, aka the team of Evolved here, they look like they are wanting this as well, and they are spamming nades at the moment, but are not able to actually find a mistime there, so he's able to get that res for that. But I believe the boys have it back off here at the moment. But yeah, going back on what I was saying earlier about the team of Veneno as well, is that, you know, outside, it looks like they are playing the mind games, taking their POI, which, you know, Veneno loves stacks and stuff. But pretty much forcing them to actually play backwards to what they usually would do, because they would land stacks, then rotate over to Maud to take that fight, but instead having to drop Maud and rotating back over to stats, just really that team of outsiders, knowing that, you know, Veneno is going to be a real big opposition here in the lobby, actually playing those mind games with them, which I feel like has thrown the boys off there a little bit. So, you know, getting into their mindset, actually having to make them change their loot pools, making sure that they can actually be in a situation where they can fight and, you know, that type of stuff, it actually really does something to a man, so, or woman in that case as well. But, you know, it pretty much just does play that mind games, and then you have to really play it like it's a whole new game instead of, you know, the game that you've been playing for the past 4 weeks.
Yeah, 100%. I will 100% agree that outsiders have got inside of Veneno's head and just taken down a really strong team early. Just gives everybody a chance in the lobby as well. The JF now, one person has gone down from JF. Let's have a look and see who that is. It's Bad Aim, and they're on the bottom floor, and they're looking to take these floors as well. Another team just outside. So now Bad Aim is contending with a third team that's just coming out. So one of their team members is out there doing a big Mozan, and Binks coming out here. Beautiful work there. Dispatch real quick, going for a quick res, and Bad Aim team, they still got to contend with the team that's just up top. And it is a JF that is still there. Still lots of teams going. The cookie time now. Looks like they've just... No, they did not take someone out, but Red Cordial has jumped right on top of them. Down the stairs it goes, letting those EVA 8 shots fly out, and these guys of Red Cordial are getting cross-mapped as we speak from all different directions. JF killed in the meantime. True also killed in the meantime. Red Cordial down. It is another team that has just given these guys just no breathing space at all. Beautiful work by Itchy there with the shield and the res as well. And they do have a Corsic here as well. Young Cookie as well, taken out as well. We're missing all these fights, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very sorry, but I think Red Cordial here, it's going to be a dream if they get through, because there goes Itchy as well. And I think the team that just took him down are going to capitalize. It is Bad Aim. Bad Aim team? Yes, it is. Here they come. Looking a little bit lost now, trying to find out where they are, but they're going to disengage here because they are sitting pretty here. Spoils of war, plenty to be had. Okay. Brief Fitness, ONA have joined the fray, and Peltier, it looks like we are getting a Monument and Fragment finish here for Game 2.
I mean, find a lot of these zones very interesting, to be fair. But let me take a quick little look at this zone. Looking like this, it is going to be a drill finish. So right there next to that respawn beacon, that looks like it's going to finish up near there. So a lot of teams, I feel like, do have that same situation. I mean, when you move into your zone early on, unless you actually have that building, where T-Tariq is, you actually won't really know where zone is, because there's only one console beacon in that, one ring beacon in that whole entire area. So pretty much, if you don't have that knowledge about that, it makes it a lot harder to actually know where this ring is going to be. But it looks like the boys at T-Tariq had a fairly good idea, so they're going to take in the building, which I actually really do like. But Red Cordial here, I mean, it's not a bad positioning. It's just going to mean they're going to have to rotate in a little bit here, which I think the boys are actually trying to go for a res on Itchy. So I believe they're going to actually jump back out to Ghost Town, which no one is. So I think they're going to be able to be set here, guys.
Literal Ghost Town. There is nobody there. They're going to get a reset. Red Cordial will come back much stronger, much better. And as you can see, the ring has swung up. And like you said before, the Tariq Titans are smack bang right in the middle. Very defensible position. I like where they're at right now. I mean, it is the Crow's Nest, which can get a little bit hairy, but from this position, they can get the information that they need and see which rotations they can hit out. But looks like Aspire is giving it to Revo Fitness right now. They may be taking the fight to him. Ooh, Walsh as well. There seems to be another fight going. There goes Walsh. Nades coming out. The spam. The grenade spam, as is tradition in Apex. Ash going for the res as their other team member here is in there, really mixing it up. And Outsiders go down for ninth as well, considering they took down the strongest team. Really just giving it to the other team members here. Just a chance for them to fight it out and just have a good time. But Revo Fitness are back up. I think they're looking to take this fight. Walsh on the top ground here, but now they're getting cross-mapped out here. Walsh trying to... A little bit lost, trying to get out of here. These other team members are still in the fray and fighting. I think it's Oxygen that has just been giving them the guff. Revo Fitness is like, hey, just let us do this battle, fight it out. But still no kills here to write home about. We'll stay on this Revo Fitness fight now because they really do want to take this fight. And Rudney does get a rinse.
A lot of fights here, guys. I mean, looking at angles though, it looks like the Rudney actually has found a nice little opening there to come inside, which does actually force that wall out for the team of the Spy here. So in a red alert situation, they're going to try and get reses off here while they do actually reinforce those doors. So looks like they have gotten it off, but I believe Revo Fitness are aware and they are going to look for this here in a second, right after they heal up. I mean, they are literally sitting on that door to your right there, as you can see on the highlights. So these boys are ready to take it. They're going to actually slam this door, I believe. No, they're just going to open it, slam inside. And here we go. This fight is going to break open here. Nice for 64, but Walsh has been looked at from two different angles and unfortunately not able to clutch up there. So Revo Fitness do go down, but it's not going to be all bells and whistles for a Spy, as it looks like O and A are looking at them as well.
Yeah, O and A have heard the commotion, but they're still sitting pretty here. They're right in the middle of the circle. They know someone is there, and look at these teams starting to rotate in now. Meraki are trying to take this top spot of here, and that is some free real estate that they are going to take. Red Cordial as well, very close to the ring, so they can definitely take this free real estate. Looking here at Smile and Bad Aim. Cookie time. These guys may scrap it up any minute now. With a minute to go. We'll have to see how this goes out, because I dare say these teams here that are already on Cookie time. All right, they're in. Let's see from their point of view. They've Ash altered in. Smile is now rotating straight around as well, but here's no Cookie time taking the mid spot here. Yeah, Filthy, I just don't know who's got the best top spot here. I mean, we're gonna have to see where this next ring does swing here for round 5, but let's stay on Cookie Time here and Titans and Smile as well. They're all in the same vicinity. Too many levels to speak of here, so quite the difficult spot to fight.
I mean, yeah, this is not an ideal zone that you want to be playing for fighting. This is actually going to be one of those ones where you really want to be setting up more. So if you are a team that actually misjudged that zone thinking that it was going to be fragment and now you have to come in late, that's going to be really bad for you because you're actually going to have to fight your way into a spot where, you know, teams like Red Cordial, Meraki, ONA, and T Tariq, they have a really good positioning here. So, you know, a lot of these boys are in a bad area, but looks like bad aim team. They have it rotated in. I think they're going to actually try and take the big building there as, you know, Detroit's trying to put pressure on them. But, I mean, as much as I do love Crow's Nest, as this is a really hard area to defend. So unless you can actually play that to a T, because you have to play split, you have to pretty much, even though you all are together, you have to be watching your front angle and your back angle, which makes it 10 times harder, which it looks like Red Cordial are going to take advantage of here with that down, and they are going to actually make their way up here, do a lot of damage, but looks like the boys have actually came back, and T Tariq able to catch the split up, you know, the split up Red Cordial, able to take him out, but it looks like they are going to get third party key by that team with Smile, who waited in advance for a perfect time to strike.
Too many fights to speak of here, Pilsy, but Smile, yeah, coming in just at the right time for that third team. Cookie time as well, just right down below, and they're looking at bad aim team. No, they are actually fighting below the levels here. And they do have the fuse, so nade spam, as is tradition, may come out here, but biding their time here, maybe saving their grenades just for that last ring. It'd be very good for him to do that, if you ask me as well. More snares coming out here, but down range, plenty of damage coming out here. They may take the fight to him, but there's acquaintance here, maybe just getting a little bit healthy here. Smile on top, and the ring has swung straight back to Smile and Cookie time, so they're going to have to fight it out. But ONA, Meraki, and Aspire are going to have a pretty bad time here as we speak. But yeah, Cookie time just really tickling him here at the moment. Waiting for this final ring to close in, Pilsy, because yeah, here it comes.
Yeah, as you said, ring is coming in. So round 5 now starting to make its entrance. Cookie time at the moment pretty much have a really good position here, just to kind of wait and see. But Smart W here, you can't deny it. They do have God Spot here because they can pretty much pop over all these things.
Aspire, they're going for it.
Again, it looks like Aspire have it swung on the inside here, but looks like they have lost their Ash early on, and it looks like they are getting rinsed. They're able to take out that aim team, but Cookie time is now going to look at this as well, and it is going to be possibly easy pickings here for them. Yep, there they go. So Cookie time able to come in and pretty much just pick up all the spoils of war here, guys, and get ready before a really big final ring fight.
Yeah, this is going to be one for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly where you want to be right now to see the best action as you can. All these teams just trying to get healthy, still run it and gun it and battle it up. At Cookie time, they have no choice. They have to fight this. They're not looking too healthy here. Just sitting around the corner. And T-Bone getting angled out here. More snares coming out. They need to turn around. They need to fight this. They are just in the corner all stacked on top of each other. Too much damage coming out for him. Oh, nades coming out here. But I think Cookie time has maybe held their spot here. Oxygen, yeah, straight there. He's still got a couple of nades to go. He might actually stitch them up here. He's getting a couple of good hits on him. Major damage coming out, but more nades coming on him. He wants to just finish this up and like shoot fish in a barrel. There goes Cookie time from just one member of ONA. Huge plays there. Smile and Meraki are still out in their respective corners here. Pilty, and 8 seconds to go till this final ring closes in.
Yeah, as much as people think that Smart W actually do have Godspot here, which I did actually think there for a second as well, I would actually say it would have to be the Skim and Meraki. They don't have to worry about fights, they don't have to worry about anyone. But, you know, speaking of, it looks like ONA, there they go, just a solo left there, gets swung by Baby Chief, I believe it is. But Meraki's playing this perfectly here to a T. They have more coverage here than the boys at, you know, Smart W here. So this is going to be a very staggered end zone. We aren't going to see fights until these teams are going to be having to look straight at each other here, which is going to be about almost the exact same time. Meraki's going to have to put out a little bit earlier here, but if these boys play it to a T, they do have that Newcastle available and to the ready. They do have the ultimate which is we don't actually see the team of Smart W do. So these guys are going to rotate in early. So these boys have to play careful over. It's a crab on their backside. They get an early little bit of damage there. So here we go. Swartz does take a little bit of a rinse. They pop that shield out on the front here, guys. A lot of damage coming out here. Looks like the Meraki is going to be taking this one out, hopefully. I mean, can't say too yet as Walkstar is the last one left, but he gets a lovely shot with that PK. And there we have it. Meraki take out game number 2.
Beautiful work there. Beautiful work there by Meraki. That was game 2, ladies and gentlemen. We still don't know who's on match point. Could be one of these two, but let's have a check of those scores. And there you have it. I think they just haven't been updated just yet. This is still game 1 scores, it looks like. So we're just waiting for him to just get a bit updated here. But this is just from the last game. Meraki was already in 4th place. And with this game that's just happened, I think they're definitely going to be a top spot here, Pilsy.
Yeah, definitely looks like a possibility for it. I mean, having a look back here, Meraki was in 4th place with 7 points after game 1, but after a big game like that, I'll have a look back at the match summary, see how many kills they got, to see what that will really be, and I can pretty much calculate the score off that. So, looks like they have gotten 16 KP out of that game, so that should hopefully put them near or in 1st place position. We'll just have to wait for these scores to be updated here in a second, but still, let's talk about this game number 1 here, guys, with the team of True. You know, in getting 30 KP in the first game is absolutely crazy. But
Yeah.
there we go. It looks like scores have finally been updated, so we can have a look at those now.
Not on my screen. Hang on. Be right back. And then we go to scores. Still not updated. All right.
Is it how many? So after first game, True had 29 score, and then they got eliminated early, so they shouldn't have any more score. I'm looking at this things here. Let me just double check. Yours is showing. Yeah, True in 1st place, Bad Aim team. Yep, those are the scores. That's after 2 games.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right. Well, Meraki still... They've climbed their way up here. All right. Let's go with these scores here, guys. Sorry, I thought Meraki would be in 1st place here, but they didn't. They must have been eliminated in the first game here. So let's go through it. True coming in 1st with 30 points, 17 kills. Huge. Bad Aim team coming in 2nd with 23 points, 18 kills. Smile W coming in 3rd with 23 points, 10 kills. Meraki coming in 4th with 23 points, 10 kills. Gunner coming in 5th with 16 points, 6 kills. Aspire coming in 6th with 15 points, 11 kills. ONA coming in with at 7th with 15.7 kills. Red Cordial coming in 8th with 15.6 kills. Cookie Time coming in 9th with 14 points, 8 kills. Outsiders coming in 10th with 11 points, 6 kills. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into game 3. And it is a map change here at the moment. Yeah, Pilsy, just before we get into these games, do you think True are going to have a really good game here? Because, you know, we have had a couple of games here end on game 5. And then what was the last ones we had? Ended on game 8.
Game
7?
Oh, game 7, I believe.
So, ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We may have a game 5 or a game 7 here tonight, as we do not have a
Who knows, we could even go up to, we could even go up to game 12 and then see if teams just want to forfeit it. Because if we keep going, we'll be going to like 4 a.m. In the morning. That won't be too good. But you know, in Battlegrounds fashion, hopefully it finishes up in about 8 games tonight. It leaves everybody with a little bit of experience for Saturday and Sunday. But I mean, as we know, guys, change of map 2-2 formation is what we are doing because it is match point. So no set number of games. So rotating between Stormpoint and World's Edge every 2 games is pretty much the best way we can do it here. Keep it nice and fair. So there we have it. But first game on Stormpoint now, you can see where a lot of these teams have decided to go. Hopefully we can see Veneno more as well. As you know, these boys have that mill side finish where it does look like it is actually going to be heading at the moment, hopefully. So looks like Veneno might actually get zone at priority here if it actually doesn't land Ferrari or, you know, up near Northside or anything like that. But there we go. We can have a look at, I'm not too sure if you guys can see it on screen, but I am having a look at one of these teams here who do have the next ring location, and it is going to be heading towards Cenote and Mill. So it's going to be one of those type of finishes. So hopefully the gods have smiled upon Veneno here to hopefully give them a little bit of help here. But as we know, they love their mill Gaz. So hopefully, since they do have their original POI back, they can do a little bit of work here.
Let's hope. They've had a rough 2 games here right at the start, but with the whole ring knowledge last night, Veneno pretty much got every time there was a ring pull, Veneno was in there. So the Apex gods were smiling on him last night, but they don't seem to be smiling on him here just tonight. But with that being said, Revo Fitness seem to be looking to mix it up here with Meraki, and as soon as Rudine pushes out, he gets punished. He's waiting for his other teammates here to jump in. Wait, no. Where is... Yeah, one of them is a little bit late to the party. A couple of tickling shots here. Nothing to write home about just yet. But no, they are actually holding straight onto him, and it's the... it's the hemlock from the hip. It's singing right now. Walsh disengaging from this fight, and Rudney has been taken out. Mamadola is on the scene as well. They haven't seen him. Maybe he can get a little bit of a down here, but they've turned around. They're all looking at him. Revo Fitness is all split, and it's not looking too good for him. But Small W does go down in the meantime.
Speaking of, I just didn't actually see Dark Devastator. I did just see him lock eyes with Walsh, and I don't think he somehow didn't see him or something like that, because looks like that he has left him alive there. So I think he just didn't see him there, which does happen a lot in Apex. I mean, he didn't even get in with grounding, but sometimes stuff does happen. But it looks like Razi has found himself a charge rifle here, guys. So hopefully we can see some more of that crazy stuff that he has been pulling off recently. So hopefully if we can see him locking with a few of these shots, that hopefully means that Veneno is back in business.
Let's hope. We can only hope. So I have had a couple of rough games here tonight, but they are on the top perch here, getting some information, looking where to go, and already the Apex gods have smiled upon them. But let's go back down here to outsiders who are, quite frankly, they might be mixing it up here with Neapolitan and Revo. Only one member left, survivor of Meraki's onslaught. These guys may engage right now, but Neapolitan by himself, I dare say he will not be making a noise and looking to get a bit of a reset. But let's go back up here to Cool Summer. They have got Young Black Ricky. What a name for a team. They do have Young Black Ricky right around near him, so 2 nuts here to crack. Whether they push up on each other, it's going to be yeah, quite a difficult fight.
Yeah, it does look like it, but good for the boys there, getting that early bit of, you know, Evo up by taking out both trailers, which we do know do give you a little bit, not as much as, you know, what kills and damage give you from actual plays, but you know, this is nice. Also, Veneno have that pretty much hot spot at the moment with that you know, with that big rock, but looks like outsiders here. Looks like we are seeing a little bit of a fight between them at the moment. I mean, they're definitely looking at that team of Revo Fitness, sorry, but I think it's a solo left, and I think these boys are going to instead make their way to ring, make sure they can get in there nice and early. But a lot of these teams now starting to set up the zone, so a lot of people have a fairly good idea. But pretty much it looks like we are going to be set here.
Yeah, we already know where it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen, and we already have some early teams that are in there at the moment. I mean, Veneno need to be careful. Tosca right near him. Cookie Time is setting up shop here as well. I mean, Cool Summer and Young Black are definitely going to just coexist right now. But most of these teams rotating in right now. Meraki here. One of them just by himself. They're trying to go for a banner reset here, but got Lexan now in effect. He does go down. Now it's Swark, who is just out here by himself, but he can definitely get a res in here somewhere. Yeah, Rogers does take him down. Let's get back down here to Cookie Time, Veneno, and Tosca, because now Tosca is right in the middle. I think Cookie Time here trying to, engage out, maybe cross-map him, maybe even give him a little bit of a flank. We'll have to see how it goes here.
Sorry about that. I had to get a quick call from work, but I am back. Sorry about that. But
You're right.
looks like that everybody is pretty much setting up perfectly for zone here. As I did say before, I mean, a few teams still making a few late rotates in here. I do also see Meraki as a solo at the moment, but they have really no one to worry about. But looks like that a lot of these boys, they are getting ready for a good late end zone here. But I do love to see a lot of teams in end zone. It makes everything a lot more interesting, guys. But speaking of, it looks like we are going to see a Spy element. I do see some stuff going down range in between these guys at the moment here, but it's not anything too much just to worry about here at the moment. So not going to be anything too detrimental here, but I believe the element are going to actually try and take this fight here. I do see walls coming out, and Gary's looking for them angles. But I believe that actually the boys from Aspire have decided to knock off all in different directions, by the way.
One of them has been found out, as you say that, and it's I was going to say Hannah. He is out here by himself, does get snared, and that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just sneeze on him right now, and he is dead. There he goes. His only other team member who is still up has all the chance in the world to get a reset. It looks like True now are going to rotate in as well. ONA. Yeah, I mean, Element have done their thing. They've got some points on the board, but it looks like... ONA is about to mix it up here with True.
I think these boys are going to start mixing it up here. I mean, I do see that Mortiflay coming down on the roof, guys. So, there is going to be a nice little bit of juicy intel there. The boys from ONA are going to be able to see. I mean, I'm looking at the map here. The way they're playing this, they are surrounding them like, sharks surrounding their prey. They find 3 different angles here. You got Lion swinging from that right side. You've also got, the Ash on that left side as well. So these boys, they're literally backed True into a corner like a puppy between, like a puppy tucked with its legs between its tail, pretty much. So there's really nowhere for these boys to go. So they're gonna have to fight this.
They really are. ONA is putting the pressure down on hard. Lion is right up in there. One of the other team members of True has tried to push out. He's not next to his teammates. Wait, did Rogers just get a no, I thought he did get a stick there, but not at all. But True here, trying to hold on, getting a little bit cross-mapped here. They do have one of their team members who are on the roof. They've taken the high ground here, just so they can, really age it out. But it's ONA that are just not coming in. They're missing a lot of fights here. Outsiders as well, fighting as well. We may have to disengage from this fight and take it up to Rick Titans, who are given the guff. Really, to the young bucks. Nade spam coming out. Titans here getting a bit of a snare. I mean, they try to get a little bit of an entry fragger in here, but they just can't. As the ring slowly closes in, this is definitely going to push them out. And now they're getting cross-mapped just from behind. So this is going to put a wrench in Titans' plans here. They really need to be careful. Plenty of cover here, but they need to start getting a waggle on here and get into that ring. And they have to contend with the team that is probably going to try and keep them out, which is the team of Gunner. The Cool Summer is very close as well, so these teams need to be careful.
Yeah, looks like they are. I mean, looking at where this ring is going in, Gaz, I mean, there's not really a lot to play with. So, Cooler Summer, they're playing this perfectly as well, just watching their angles. They've got 2 different areas that they can watch here. Veneno, they actually have the perfect position in here. They have that big high, that rock that a lot of people do want to really take, but they've taken that early on. They've got a lot of coverage up there, and pretty much so these guys might actually have a chance to lock in a minute one here, but we'll take a look at J4F for now. We currently have a talking time walking up on him here, so we are going to see this fight break out. T-Bone goes down at very early on here. J4F have that wall up in their advantage, but everything's coming out here, it looks like, but there goes the Catalyst, so it's going to be a 2-on-2 fight here, but looks like, but there we go, they all go on the same amount of time here, so there goes Quickie Time, but there goes J4F as well. Tosca and now another team here are now looking at this whole everything breaking loose, so there goes Tosca as well, 3 teams down in the exact same area at the same time, and it looks like Revo Fitness are going to come out on top.
I mean, I did not see any other third team coming in there, but that was a third team if I've ever seen one from Revo Fitness. Nice work there. They've got their KP on board. They're loving life as we speak. But now, looking at these teams that are still struggling to... Not struggling, but just a few stragglers coming in as we speak. Meraki needs to contend with LMN that are right behind him. Spire have a pretty big cakewalk coming in. I think Gunner know that young Black Ricky is definitely making their way in now, and maybe Gunner here, maybe looking at Titans as well. So let's have a look at this fight and see how they play this out. And we already got our ring 4, and already teams are not there. So it's going to be a tough rotation in for all these teams as we speak.
I mean, yeah, one thing that I have seen a lot is those teams that do come in later, yes, they, you know, have better evos and stuff like that, but they have to really play for a very bad position because there's not really much to work with. I mean, you know, Venino's already taken that God spot area there. Red Cordio's already taken control of Bridge, so the teams that are trying to come in here early have really no good areas to play with. But yeah, looking at Venino, just look at their coverage here. They've got 360-degree view of the whole entire area. They also have a Trident up there as well that they have been using to cover. And, you know, they've got 30-30, and, you know, Razi's going to be loving it. It's like a little crow's nest up there for him because he's got that car driver with him. I mean, he's already got 1,500 damage.
That is absolutely insane. And it looks like Veneno, yeah, there you go. There's Metro doing his thing there, helping out Red Cordial. And now they just need to get a bit of a reset. But there goes ONA, a very strong team. Red Cordial are going to get the reset. They need to be careful of Fitness as Revo Fitness as well. But here we go. Young Black with Gunner and Aspire all mixing it up right now. Aspire stuck on the stairs here. They're going to have to push out. They've got team members everywhere. They're flanking. They're looking a little bit lost. They just can't quite get out there. Gunner now looks like they're getting hit with a third team as well. And of course it is Young Black Ricky as well. They waited, they bided their time, and they came out on top here. But it's another team that has just dropped down. There goes Yuzi. Mr. Baby now. I mean, no, Black Road coming around. He is a surgeon with that Eva 8. Huge plays here. There goes the Newcastle flying out. Black Road may get a reset here, but it's still more team members here. Leave them alone, ladies and gentlemen. They just need to get a little bit of a reset. Damn, that was a fight. That was a fight. And it was
definitely
cool
was.
Yeah, it was cool summer. Cool summer in Fish and Gaze. They just, yeah, got vanguarded out by Black Road, who's an extremely good player. It's good to see him here in Battlegrounds as well. But no time to waste here. The young Black Rickies are moving straight on up. They want this area. Free real estate, they say to themselves. Eva 8 doing work. Let's go. Huge plays. Absolutely amazing here from Young Black.
Yeah.
Now they've got a cakewalk in, and they need to contend here with Veneno, but because Veneno is now looking directly at them. Piltzy. Oh my god, Metro.
Yeah, these boys are ready for a fight, but also let me just tell you as well, Veneno have 4k damage and only 1 kill. 4k damage. They have been sitting on that building that whole entire time there, and they have just been looking at all these fights and just getting a bunch of downs and stuff, but looks like the boys have finally decided they need to drop a fight here and actually do a little bit of contesting here against that team of, I believe, Meraki and LMN here. So here we go. Downs there coming in from Metro, holding out those backside teams there. But Meraki trying to get out of there. LMN doing some work as well. But Benino also seeing Marathi there, getting rid of it. So 4 teams left here, guys, and round 5 is still a minute away.
Definitely don't think it's going to end by the end of round 5. Here comes Razzie with his charge rifle. Things ban this man, get him away from the charge rifle. But they're looking directly at Cooler Summer. They know where they need to go. They've got a straight shot into the ring, but they need to contend with LMN that is just right next to them. So they may take them out just before. Metro getting a little bit of rinse. Here comes Razzie now. Nice little 75. Doesn't quite get there at this time. Now the team has disengaged. So Revo Fitness, as you can see, it's like a boxing ring, ladies and gentlemen. Every team here is in their corners. We only have 20 seconds to go to see who's going to win this.
Yeah, looks like 20 seconds, ring 5 making its way in. We're taking a look at Razzie here, who, either way, if you look at the top right hand of your screen there, ladies and gentlemen, 2.2k damage there without a single kill. So this dude has been patrolling the area with that charge rifle. Make sure no teams can really swing him here, but I feel like the boys are going to, you know, as in the name Benino and their logo, which is a snake, these boys are looking for their prey, and they, I believe, are going to pounce on them in a second here. Because these boys are ready for a fight there. But looking at this, Razzie's looking for a kill. He's these people, but looks like also Cooler Summer fortunately getting rid of Revo Fitness there, but I believe LMN are going to capitalize on this, and so is Benino here, who is going to steal that height here, guys. So 3 teams left. Benino in a perfect position here to take out game number 3. Just have to wait for these teams to fight out, and then they can drop down here and ruin the chances for everyone else.
I mean, Benino have high ground supremacy right here. There's absolutely no way they can lose here, as these other teams fight each other on the ground floor. Razzie just looking for a quick little headshot here. I mean, any down is going to be detrimental to any team that is trying to stay alive to get inside this ring. Let's have a look at Cooler Summer. They are doing their business as well. Let's get a bird's eye view, ladies and gentlemen. Bring those names up so you know exactly who is fighting here. So here for round 6, that is just about to close. A little bit of quiet time now. We do have one team just below them. The other team just out here too, so just so you can gauge it out. Guys in chat, everyone in chat, let us know, who do you think is going to win this? It's a little bit of quiet time right now.
Yeah, is it going to be, you know, that team with Benino, or is it going to be LMN or that team of Cooler Summer here? I mean, LMN, they have that other side of ring to themselves, but I mean, would you really want to have a good line of sight just for us to hit you with the charge rifle and Hannah with a single shot havoc there, which, you know, these boys are looking peppering. They've literally got them stuck behind a small little box here, but it's not going to be happening for too long here, guys. As we do see, round number 6 is going to start slowly creeping up on these teams and forcing Benino off of his fight.
They're going to lose their perch here. No snares to write home about, but they've made a decision. They need to take this team out real quick, and they are getting cross map over. Razzie, big one clip right there. There goes LMN. Blink and you miss it. They're all dead. Hannah with the havoc now. They've taken the high ground supremacy again here. They're just letting this team walk up to him. Metro with the wall as well, just baiting him to come in. Out come the Catalyst. Oh, and behind me for Razzie. Huge little rinse there. And he has taken full-on headform, and he has destroyed the whole squad. What a flank from Razzie. So happy I caught that. Holy
hell. Razzie just walked up on him and gave him a little bit 200 for their trouble. Like, that man, Jesus, he is not only a demon with that charge rifle, he is a demon with any gun you put in his hand. Jesus. He is popping off already. I believe that's going to, you know, give him over 3k or so damage with only a few kills to knock it back with. But that man is absolutely crazy.
100%. That was absolutely bananas. Here are the scores right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Very interesting. Normally after 3 games we would actually have a team on match point, but everybody's still actually very close here.
This is what
But,
I love to
yeah.
see. No one team, Pilsy, is out here in front. Veneno having the first two games that weren't the best has really given these other teams a bit of a chance. Look at how far these teams are in striking distance of each other. I mean, we have a tie at the moment with Meraki and True. I
And then
mean,
look at second to fifth place. It's multiple
oh my
ties.
God, yeah, 23,
So from
23,
first
23, 21,
First place
21.
to second place, 31-31 is where 1 and 2 are sitting. 3, 4, and 5 are sitting on 23 each, and then 6 and 7 are both sitting on 21. Technically, there's 7 teams that are in first, second, and third at the moment.
100%. Technically, indeed, they really are. So yeah, guys, everyone in chat, so many teams here in striking distance. I mean, all in Smile W and Bad and Aim and Revo Fitness really just need to have a good game and they can knock off True and Meraki from their top spot. I mean, True and Meraki, they have a really good game here. They can take it in game 6 because we're about to get into game 4. Yeah. I mean, my boss is in the chat and he's saying good games so far. These games are just 100% quality here from the OCE. We're not going to read the scores out, guys, because you can see it because we're about to get into game 4. This is going to be absolutely insane. And with that being said, Pilsy, I might have to just go off to the toilet for a little bit, so I'll leave it for you for the first 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is game 4.
Indeed, it is game number 4 here. I mean, last game on Stormpoint before we rotate back over to World's Edge for 2 games. And then if we are lucky and it does go for more than 6 games, ladies and gentlemen, we actually will be coming back to Stormpoint. So, not just yet. It doesn't look like that we are going to be seeing the end of Stormpoint for today. We might possibly see it back, but don't quote me on that just yet, as we might actually see a team pop off twice here and win 2 games. Get onto match point and then take out, you know, the pretty much the last game as well. But absolutely crazy scenes here, but it is still this close as well. It just goes to show how tight the Battleground circuit can be here when teams are playing for a little bit of cash moolah. But these boys are pretty much all set for it. We're taking a look at Smile W here as they land North Pad. They do have a team on their left side down beach, which is called Summit, and also RYH, which is in that little dugout area on that right there, which we do call Ferrari. So, I mean, the boys there, we're not too sure where this ring is going to swing just yet, but hopefully it will swing up here, so the boys might actually be able to get a good game here. I mean, I do love a bit of Ferrari finishes. Not too sure about you guys, but be good to see a few of those.
Ferrari finish. I mean, Pilsy, you've got a whole different vocabulary for some of the names of these places, which I absolutely love. But yeah, where is the Ferrari finish?
Ferrari is the POI where RYH is right now.
Aha!
So that is where next to North Pad is. The reason why it's called Ferrari is because that that drop spot there is mainly centered off of the Trident you get there.
Aha! Righto. You heard it here first, guys. A boomer is learning about Apex. That's right. But anyway, we do have our first ring rotation in. Oh, God, I would be not the caster I am today if it wasn't a barometer finish, and I dare say it might be. You see a couple of barometer finishes last night. We're leaving the map up just for now to see any and all fights that are just about to happen, just so you can guys see the early rotations as well. But now you see, like here, Revo Fitness. Oh, I'm completely off here. Pilsy, C-Note, Cave. Fully encapsulated here. We're getting a C-Note Cave finish.
Optics here.
And even better than it being a Cenote Cave finish, guys, it looks like it's trying to drop back into the water here like we did see at PSQ.
Oh. This is...
I mean, I would love to see that type of ring, but hopefully it drops back into the water here, because we don't actually see a few water finishes anymore at Apex here, as remember, they usually get a little bit more self-aware for zones. I remember back in the day where pretty much, I forgot what team it was, but they lost to AHS year 2 or year 3, mainly due to the fact that somebody stole their Trident when the zone used to actually swing on the outside of the fingers of North Pad, but fortunately they don't really do that anymore. But Looks like a lot of these teams are taking a fight on early here. Looks like Meraki and Revo Fitness are going to start mixing it up here in a second, which, speaking of, it looks like Walsh did get a nice little rinse onto Dark Devastator. And looks like that these boys of they are going to make an entrance out of that while Walsh back. Looks like Lexan Squawks are in a red alert at the moment as Revo Fitness drop down on top of them. Down left for one, Dark Devastator, not able to finish it out there, and there we go early on. There goes Meraki.
There goes Meraki. Revo Fitness does come out on top there, but ONA in the area as well. Maybe looking to do a little bit of capitalizing here, but time is running out fast. They really need to make a decision to see if they can come and third this team in, but I dare say Revo Fitness are very, very healthy at this time. Oh, they are actually going for it. They are on the top spot here. They've kind of caught one unawares who's just around the corner. ONA is outputting absolute damage here. Okay, someone behind him there. Leon now just getting a little bit healthy. The Ash of their team looking for the final. Wait, I think they do have one. No, it's just Walsh that is up. And the Ash is giving absolute chase there. And there goes Revo Fitness as well. As we're saying that. Trying to throw up which fight we have a look at here. Might be the young Black Ricky. That might be an acronym just for the people that are in the team. They've all taken a little bit of piece of their name and put them into one of their names here. But looking at these teams now that are already here at Sino Cave, I think they're looking to take up some top spots here. And yeah, just really dig in and let these other teams fight it out as they come in. But yeah, Pilsy, with Sino Cave, am I wrong to say that there's not really much to play around here? I mean, there are structures, there are heights, there are everything else like that, but yeah, am I right to think that this is not the craziest place to play?
On one hand, I would agree with you, and on the other hand, I would actually kind of disagree. So, Cenote Cave, if you look at it on the map, it looks like there's really nowhere to play with. It looks like one of the just basic POIs where you just get stuff and try and go out of there, but once you actually take a look at inside Cenote and you get a nice little look, if you go inside, you can see that there's actually a lot more to play against than you think. So, you obviously have your buildings you can play from, but, coming in from the left side here, you have, that team that's sitting on that top area of that little area there with that Newcastle wall. But also, if you have a look at down here, there's a little bit of tunnels for people to play from. So people play on these front tunnels here, setting up in corners where teams can't really look at them. Setting up against these big rocks where you can't really get swung from the backside if you play it perfectly. And then if you actually take a look all the way to the backside of Cenote, there is actually a massive cave system that is right down here. So if you have a look underneath here, there's an actual cave area that you can play from. So, I mean, you're wrong and right at the same time, because, it's not an area where most people do want to play, but at the same time, there's a lot of cover to really make it. So, you can play from either in the nooks and crannies, from the cave, to the building, to even on the height. So there's a lot of spaces you can actually turn into big coverage areas.
I just gave everybody a nice little tour there with Pilsy, giving us all the reasons why this place is a good place to fight. And I think I've been stand corrected. Sino Cave. This might be my new favorite place to fight. With that being said, Tosca taking down Veneno. So early in the game, but there goes Tosca as well. Taken out. So yeah, it is the young Black Rickies that have done that. Now, we do have RYU mixing it up now here at some of the structure here, but I mean, they've got Hops in their sights. Dare say Hops is not going to get away. He does not have a ult to write home about, because yeah, that's the end of him, ladies and gentlemen. But YH now, they do have someone else in the vicinity. It's LMN, a very strong team to contend with here. And I think it's been too long for the other team to get a reset, so LMN are not going to capitalize on this, but they are not far from Synode Cave here. So they can definitely maybe take this fight. Let's have a look at the map and see. Hardly anyone really around, but Aspire and Titans may hear this commotion and come in for a sneaky little third team, so they need to be careful. All these teams that are down here at the moment, I think Pilty, they're definitely going to live here, live and coexist together.
I mean, yeah, that's one big part about Sonote K finishes that most people don't actually see a lot there, guys, is the fact that a lot of these teams end up having to coexist to try and play it well for zone pretty much, just because you have all these teams fighting out here, it just ends up leading for like all hell to break loose and that type of stuff. But pretty much if teams play this right, it is going to be a very good end zone here. I feel like we're going to get a very good quality for this match.
I think we are. I don't think I've seen a C note here in Battlegrounds for a while, because usually I get excited with fights that I've seen before, and then I just already know that I've seen that fight before at this end ring, and I know it's going to be fantastic, and I know it's going to be good. Sorry guys, we did miss out on a couple of fights here, but Red Quarter with outsiders now. Chillin has been taken out. Bannon, this guy last night was absolutely frying with the Kraber. Give this man a Kraber. He was doing fantastic work. Hughes is here, close combat CQC comes out. Beautiful work here, but now getting cross map from somewhere else. Outsiders need to be careful here if they want to get a reset, but it's ONA. And they're definitely going to capitalize on this. Maybe they don't know. They're just a duo. But ONA have all the time in the world here, Pilsy, to stroll on in.
They definitely do here, guys. So there's really no one in real, contention with these guys, so they can pretty much do perfectly. But speaking of the, contentions and stuff like that, looks like we are actually seeing Aspire and is that what is that? Sorry, that is the team of RYH, was it?
RYH at 2. Yeah, we set up. Oh my god, Pilsy, look at this. All teams converging on here. Outsiders are right in the middle. This is going to be a fight to remember. Out comes the EVA 8. Huge plays here by ONA. Really out on the Vanguard here. Really pushing out, but yeah, just trying to get a little bit of breathing space here. No, ONA are disengaging from the fight. They don't want none of that smoke. True, still in the vicinity. And I think they're going to turn around and try and take on Outsiders here, because Outsiders is right next to them. Feel a bit. No. Oh, yeah, they are going for it. This is the caves that Pilsy was talking about. Very defendable. Maybe not. Xeria does get the... Minnesota Yukai left, and he seals the deal. Beautiful work there.
Look at all these teams converging, bro, guys. Like, a lot of these teams end up actually not fighting when they do get the chance here. But, you can see Quick Time and Young Black Ricky as well, all near each other. Take a look over here at Element for a second, just see what they get out of this myth bin. Looks like they have a Krabby Patty, but it's not going to be all easy for them. Smart W's actually going to try and stop them from getting it. But, I mean... bit hard now as they have opened the bin and they do have mythic helmets and previous work. I even think I saw a gold Hellstar in there, which can be a little bit dangerous to play with. But yeah, let's have a look at how they might end up using this, guys. But hopefully it looks like that. I believe that is going to be Gary that's going to be taking it. So having that anchor support, having that Kraber able to back up your team while anchoring behind. Smart play there from the boys there as they are playing a double anchor character in Newcastle and Catalyst. But looks like we are going to walk in late here as we at it. But J4F and being on at it here. But there we go. Very fast fight there. RW do get eliminated.
Oh, bad aim team.
Are going to be trying to come in here as well. Which I believe that the P2020 is going to file on off at the moment. They have the same as the R99 guys, but a lot of teams have decided to be using those recently. Looking at that aim, not able to finish it up here. I believe a different team. Yeah, Rogers coming in with that nade. And here we go, another team as well that they are going to be looking for. So True, if they win this game, they are going to be a match point eligible here, guys. So they are looking very set here. It looks like they currently are the only team that are, that are in a really good ring positioning. So Here we go. We'll watch the boys see how they play this, but I think that it is going to be very hard for them to lose this here.
It's going to be extremely hard for them to lose it. They have taken out the two teams that were out here in the water, and now they've got no teams around them. Now they can play the attrition game and let these teams battle it out. They got all the spoils in the war. 2 teams worth of spoils of war. So now it's time for us to see if these teams, really, whichever out of these 1, 2, 3, 4, a couple of 7 teams, whichever one comes out on top, they will be fighting true.
Yeah, but looking like, oh wait, hey, check out the nice little rinse there. ONA stopping them from doing a lot there, but able to actually rotate in with that Ash Portal there to save their life. But it looks like the boys are chasing tail, and it's not going to be too easy for them, as it does look like that there goes RYH here. Young Black Ricky and Cookie Time T Tariq all still coexisting here, waiting for perfect chance. LMN still behind. They have that Kraber, which they can use, but he hasn't hit a single shot just yet. But we will have to end up and wait and see if these boys can actually, coming in late from ring, could actually be a bit more of an advantage here. But looking at True, they have a perfect god spot here. I believe that they did actually win the PSQ game that was out here as well. But I mean, this is the exact same ring we are seeing. It is going to end right on that. It's going to end right on that. Right on that rock there. So they have god spot here at the moment, and there's nothing that's really going to be able to take that away from them.
With all that being said, young Black Ricky are out in front. They yeah, just completely disregarded all these teams that are fighting now, and now leaving Cookie Time to fight it up with the Titans here. And with 20 seconds to go, I think these teams are definitely going to have to rotate in. There's absolutely no time to sit here and have this fight. And with young... Oh, no. ONA. Now they're mixing it up with young Black Ricky and Titans as well. I think young Black Ricky is going to come out on top there. They definitely did. And now ONA is just a solo. And he's got to contend with he's got to contend with LMN and Cookie Time that are coming over to say hello to Titans now. Yeah, there goes Acquaintance. I think Cookie Time here, a little bit late to the party with both of his mates. Maybe Acquaintance did soften him up a little bit. His teammates are doing a little bit better here. Big shots here with the Ava 8, but now the ring is coming in. They need to run, gun, and get out of there. Acquaintance is going to have to be the one to go down, and other teams, they do find one of them. Reps is the only one who's left, and the other team now is here to engage with Reps. He is done and dusted. It's ONA, only a solo. He's trying to get inside the ring here, but only a solo may be able to do some things here. The True are just sitting pretty here, Pilsy, and shooting all these teams that are coming in. I mean, it's just all them. And it'd be... I don't want to cast a curse this, but True are just in the best position, fantastic position I've ever seen here.
Yeah, these boys have been playing this to a T. But speaking of, it's not just them playing it to a T, it's also that some of these teams aren't playing this as you would expect them to be playing, especially as that team that Acquaintance was a part of just right there seems to not be taking perfect bites there. I mean, not really something that you want to see if you are a fan of that team, where they do end up neg rotating in and Acquaintance pushing in way too early without actually letting his team know. So he just pretty much froze himself on a silver platter to that team. But luckily they were able to come out on top. But since they did actually neg rotate out of zone there, it just left every other team to actually give them a chance just to look straight at them and just get rid of them way too easily.
Way too easy. 100% fully agree with that one. I mean, well, there's Gary getting down. Rick Sevi, young Blacko.
What is with the Trident plays? Like,
what the heck?
Oh, the Craver's actually coming into effect. But yeah, it looks like they're going to actually
here they come.
They're going to capitalize here, guys. They
oh,
actually...
no.
Oh, True, the top team there. We've cursed them. They had the perfect positioning, but the Craver shot there, and LMN playing their time, coming in late. That actually set them up perfectly. But I got to go back and talk about that Trident play. Like, yeah, I see what Wig means with the Trident plays. I don't know what some of these teams think, but
I could see, yeah, I could see the Trident. It just got absolutely rinsed before it came in. I mean, we need to retire the Tridents here, guys. But
Yeah.
Element just looking for the last person here. It's going to be a little bit anticlimactic here. We may get Gary doing just a nice little one shot here. He's got 2 bullets. I think all teams here are just going to try and punch him out. But
Surely a trick shot, right?
I mean,
One player left. Surely we get a trick shot with the Kraber.
oh, this would be amazing. Very anticlimactic there, but beautiful plays, beautiful work. All teams included. That was game 4? No. Yes.
Yeah, game 4.
Game 4. Let's see if we get any players on match point. Dare say we won't. You never know. That being said, scores coming up. Yeah, look at that penalty. True on 45, ONA on 37, and Element on 32. So all the scores have changed up a little bit here, but True with the 25 kills. Absolutely amazing here. Still, teams that are in second, third, and fourth, and fifth place just need to have a good game. Then they will be on match point 2. True still needs to win it. Yeah, we're still not on match point. So, guys, yeah, stick around. This is it.
Still very surprising we don't actually have a team on match point at the moment as well. So, I mean, true, if they did actually win that game, they would be there. But unfortunately, just looks like that they waited for the perfect team there. That team of LMN there, Gary, just waiting for that perfect chance to get it down with that Kraber. And opening a portal there to pretty much, well, figuratively speaking and literally speaking, opening that portal and just giving them a chance to make an entry that is just absolutely crazy, that did end up leaving that team with True in a little bit of a bad position and unfortunately getting eliminated. So there we go. And it looks like the game number 5 back on World's Edge now. So hopefully that means that True can make match point, or one of our other teams that are near it. I mean, LMN could do it if they have a big game, or Oxygen and area. But I mean, by the looks of it, Gaz, we're going to be in for a possibly long night.
Yeah. And I've got to get up at 4:30 for work in the morning, but it doesn't matter. The passion is strong. Battlegrounds is forever. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so happy to be here tonight. This is going to be a good night. I really do hope it goes to game 8. Last time it did end on 7. We're trying to break the record here tonight, and game 8 is where I want to be. Let's grind it out, ladies and gentlemen. Game 5 is about to start. Let's hope we can see some teams get on match point here.
I mean, hopefully we can, but let's take a look at what these people are running. So looks like it's going to be all the normal stuff here, guys, as you normally see, you know, the Bangs, the Cats, the Ashes, but I do see a few, you know, those Newcastles. I did see Mad Maggie as well, which you don't really see too much, but can be utilized very well, but we will have to just wait and see here at the moment. But looks like game number 5 getting underway. Be very surprised if we don't actually get a match point team. I'll get you to start us off. I just need to grab a glass of water because I am burning up in here.
You are right, my friend. I'm also burning up as well. It must be these games making me sweaty, and I'm not even playing, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, we're back to these normal POIs again. Benino and Outsiders. They're definitely going to fight again. Let's see who comes out on top. I know Veneno is going to want a bit of revenge here. Yeah, guys, sorry for the bit of a lag. It is just me, but as you can see, the game is catching up to itself here. It must be me because all these players are moving as fast as they can. So it looks like Templex has been disconnected. He's trying to get in there. Whoa, a little bit of a... Didn't see that coming in too fast there. Let's see where that next ring is. And wow, we have a Harvester. Did see a Harvester or 2 plays last night. End rings, sorry. Tonight we'll see another Harvester finish. Could swing over to the Lava Siphon, but not the best place to play as well with these walls and tunnels. So I dare say Apex will not let that happen. So, Spire, Red Cordial, pretty close to each other. Veneno, Outsiders. I mean, Veneno's pretty much biding their time. RYH, maybe mixing it up with Tariq here. We leave the map up here just for now because we want to see this first fight go down.
Target acquired. There.
With that being said, Veneno are on the scene. They got blues and they are fully set up right now. They are looking for... They are looking for Outsiders. And just like the old days, it's Twitch TV Tower where they're going to fight. So, pause. Some of the best fights you've ever had and you've ever seen is at the Twitch TV Tower. Everyone used to drop all the time back in the day for pubs and ranked as well. So here, really biding their time. They are like a squad that is sticking together. They are like a SWAT team sticking together. They're on the high ground supremacy. They're looking to just get a little bit of a pick here. They got shotguns. They got everything they need.
Let's go.
And Outsiders really just biding their time, waiting for one of them just to drop down. But Razi here looking for a sweet little angle so they can get that entry frag.
The enemy has arrived.
I mean, if they find that angle perfectly, that gives them a chance. I mean, after all, we do actually need to see them do some big stuff here after their first 2 games ended for them in a lot of pain and grief. But these boys are now looking for a chance to redeem themselves. They are getting ace, and they're looking at that lovely entry there from Razi, Metro, and Panna. Getting the first down there, but it looks like Razi's taking a risk with a couple Metro in a bit of a down, hard situation there. But luckily, Panna, who didn't even really take a scratch yet, able to come to the aid of the boys and help them out there. So you can see the pro, the old pro kind of getting back into that groove there now after these first 2 games. And he is definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with, I believe, for the rest of these games tonight.
They have found their footing, which is good to see. But as we speak on this, Red Cordial now mixing it up with Cooler Summer. And Cooler Summer really not looking too healthy here. Lucian trying to get out of dodge. He's the last one left. I mean, there's no helmet, so, mate, you better watch your head. Wait, no, what? Did he just take out the last Red Cordial?
He did.
It's
Somehow.
Tosca that was there to come in and right at the end. No. Oh my god. What?
No, I actually think he got the final kill there, and Tosca's just come in and just down the last member of the spy. But that was crazy. I actually didn't think he was going to get that, and they were actually going to get away there. So, I mean, good shots there from the boys from Spire, but yeah, nice.
Beautiful work there. JF already at Harvester, and looks like a Harvester finish here, Pilsy. This isn't quite the POI that I think you should come in and set up early. I mean, there are these rooms that you can defend pretty well, but you do need that catalyst to get those to seal those doors up top. But then you've got to watch out for the ramp that is going to come up to this room where JF is at the moment. And already we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams that are just coming in this area. Young, like fighting here with the Titans here. They are just not being able to hold on here. But young Black Wiki comes out on top there. But there are so many teams here. A third team is inevitable. And JF are taking advantage of this situation. They got to get that Newcastle up. That's the one that does the fast reses. I feel like the other team as well of Yama. Yeah, they are getting the res as well. I mean, can they capitalize on this?
I think they definitely will be able to. It's going to be a lot harder there, especially, with everybody getting rinses. But at the moment, but also looking at J4F, they're looking for a chance here to possibly move up onto that team of Meraki as well. True, also, I believe, looking at them. So, a lot of teams set up early. But as you said earlier, Gaz, I do completely agree with you. This is probably the worst POI out of any of these maps to come in and set up early, because there's no really way that you can really set up here. I mean,
100%.
Unless you have a Newcastle that can really block off that backside ramp, which you have to really do perfectly, it's really not anywhere that you can set up, because there's way too many entry points, way too many chances for teams to come in and ruin up your game pretty much. So I feel like it's better in this situation, like, you know, the team with Napoleon and Oxygen, Nunaria, and all the teams to the outside, but you know, currently out there and possibly even fighting. They just sit there perfectly and come in late. They have that Eva to play with, and it pretty much just you can come in and easily hit someone.
Targeting that spot. Focus. Do not let the
With all
best
that
do
being
it.
said, Neapolitan now mixing it up with bad aim team, and there's only one team member left, and he's battling for his life here, and it's all over for bad aim team. Looking at this map now, a lot of teams leaving each other alone, but I mean, these teams of Gunner, Black Ricky, Element, and True and Meraki really do want to take these fights early and battle it out here for Harvester, which is just no bueno in my eyes here. A lot of teams that are just keeping it out. And for Nino, have had a reset. They're back, which is amazing. Gunner, Meraki, and Youngblood are already here right in the middle.
Let's check out that area.
I dare say, with the ring not touching the side, it is definitely going
Let's check
to
out that
swing
area.
straight onto Harvester. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see this last ring. But now Tosca in effect.
Looking at this ring, I do dare say that it is going to end on this south side here, near this finger, as I like to call it, on the bottom of Harvester. I feel like it's going to actually swing more towards that middle there, and it's going to force teams up into bad situations. I feel like it's going to end right around here on the left side of the finger, guys, right near that split of the lava.
Aha.
A little bit of a rocky is on that, you know, from the, let me think of my, the southwest side. So that's where I believe it is going to swing from, but speaking of Southwest, that is where that team of True is, which is our closest team to match point at the moment. So looks like the boys are setting up nice and early for that. And I mean, if that is going to work out in their favor, these boys could actually be on match point here very soon.
Let's hope. They only need 5 kills, so they're definitely going to... I reckon they definitely will get the 5 kills to be on match point. A couple of teams looking to get on match point. We may see 3 teams here on match point, but now we have Tosca in effect. Trying to get a little picky here, see if they can. But ONA have fully turned around. I think ONA definitely want to get to that ring, and they are making a decision to disengage from the fight and fully get in there. But let's go back to Harvester now and just have a look at these teams and see where they're situated.
A lot of these teams, they're really playing very defensively here. But I mean, a lot of teams, I believe, also have the same idea, guys, to pretty much just kind of sit early, not really sit early on, but instead take fights, get KP up, come in late, which has led us to having 12 teams left before round 2 has come in, which is a bit unfortunate. But you know, a lot of these teams are going to start making their way in now, but looks like with the team of True, we're one of the first teams here at Harvester. I'm not too sure about the drops, what team actually landed here, but I mean, looks like a lot of these boys now just kind of starting to play very defensively, start setting up these. Also, looks like Young Black Ricky has played a lot, which you don't really see too much, but I mean, might be a comfort pick for Rickster Baby, I'm not too sure, but it does seem to actually work out in their favor here, and I mean, they've chosen a perfect zone to do it.
They really have, and the Watson coming out is a very interesting pick indeed. But with all that being said, RYH are battling it out here with Tosca, and they are having a tough time here, having to drop down up here on this, I like to call the bit of a catwalk wall, right next to the mountain, a little bit of a pathway. RYH really having the top supremacy here. Will they give chase? We're yet to see. And ONA have found Tosca as well. A couple of good hits here coming in. They're in the ring, so they can definitely fight this out and hold these guys out. They're all on purples. They're looking very strong. They're looking very good. More teams fighting it out here right now. Try really to stay on top of this. Tosca not knowing where they want to go. They go one way, they're going to have to fight ONA. If they go another way, they're going to have to fight RYH as well. But Gunner mixing it up with Cookie Time here. Let's get into this fight.
It looks like everything's mixing it up now. It looks like both these teams getting rinses here. But looks like the team of Cookie Time here, I believe, do have the upper advantage. looking at that, Hoodboy Reeves gets a nice little down there onto Mox, but I mean, he gets a rinse through his troubles. Almost put it down to a one-on-one here, but I believe the boys are going to be able to get a full reset here, as this is going to be a solo left for the team of Gunner. And I mean, Noir getting hit in the backside there, and it looks like there goes that team of Gunner there. So it looks like a little bit of help there from a few different teams to end up leading to Gunner going down. So here we go now. It looks like we might see some other fights breaking out here as well. I mean, it looks like there you can see ONA starting to make a rotate in as well with an Ash Portal. I mean, a team to be reckoned with. I believe they are coming second at the moment as well. So these boys are now looking to take over this west side of, you know, Storm Point on this little downside area, which, I mean, not a bad call. I do like that a little bit myself, but we'll have to wait and see where this does bring. But I'm taking a look at this next round of Ring Gaz, and I believe that I actually am correct, and it has swung down towards his west side. No, sorry, south side.
Outside, you say? All right, very interesting indeed. We'll see that in just a few seconds, guys, when this ring closes in. Let's see where this next ring goes. And the gods have smiled upon Veneno and True. Veneno may want to take the fight here too, but look at all these teams up here on the north side. In 1 minute, we're going to see at least 4 or 5 teams go down. So we will stay on Meraki here as we speak. Might be time. Might be time for Meraki to make some moves here. So right next to Neapolitan. And Hoodie Reps does take one down in the meantime too. I don't know who Neapolitan is looking at here. It might be ONA. Let's stay on cookie time here. Oh yeah, good work here. Reps has the Kraber. So let's get some Krabby Patties, guys.
Kraber does do a lot of damage. I mean, definitely not wrong about that, but I mean, I love to see what it can do in the hands of somebody like, you know, Reeds. Still surprised that he has picked up the Eva 8. I'm not too sure if you guys actually have realized, but there has been a few silent updates recently. And one of those actually is the Eva 8 having a slower firing rate, even with the Golden Bolt now. It does what it would do if it had a Grey Bolt. But yeah, so I mean, most of the teams are still with that as well, as it really isn't too good at the moment. But looks like Neapolitan have decided to rotate over onto Nino here. So it looks like it has been a bad rotate there though, because there they go immediately to that team of Nino as well. I mean, RYH also putting pressure on them on the backside. But I mean, looking at how these teams are playing here as well, it looks like the Nino has a god spot here at the moment. I mean, RYH in a bad position here, as they are very split. They are down to one solo player now as well. So it looks like there they go. No, it looks like one's left, and he is ratting at the side there. But there goes another team as well, the team of LMN down to the hands of Meraki. So a lot of different teams falling here as well. We've got 7 teams left as round 4 comes in. So a lot of different stuff happening here at the moment, guys. You've got teams on the roof, teams on, you know, below, teams on the second stories. A lot of different type of stuff, but there goes another team as well. Looks like Roger's able to get rid of RYH here. Look at Veneno's positioning as well. They have it now taken to be inside here. Looks like Zone is going to swing exactly on that southwestern side, which is what I did say earlier. So there we go. It looks like that it is going to be ending on Rock. We did see this finish in ALGS as well, which did end up leaving T-Law to win that game. I believe he winners round 1. But I mean, True, Veneno, some of the real good teams here. ONA, so our top 2 teams here, guys, still alive. So anything can still happen. I mean, can Veneno take it out? Can ONA, can True, or, you know, Young Black Ricky, or one of the other teams here take it out?
So we get to see Rogers takes down CJ with that big hit there. There goes Meraki. Swarkstar just trying to hold on for his dear life here. All right, bit of a... Just checking out his... Let's check out Rogers here. He seems to be getting all the hits that he can with this Kraber. He's got 1 left. You get a little Rensu frag here with this Kraber. But here on the top spot, we don't have long to wait now, guys. This is going to be a fight to remember. Ring 5 is just about to close now. With Cookie Time right on top of Veneno. I think there's only one team member left of Veneno, and Cookie Time are in a great position here. True. This is a team we need to watch because they need to get on match point.
They will be on match point actually now with just as they have 4 kills to their name, and also they
Placement,
are
yeah.
give them 4 points as well. So these boys here now do have match point eligibility after this game, which is going to be big. Now it really just depends, is Oxygen None Area going to be joining them, or are they going to have to take one more game to find it out?
Now we're going to have to find out. Black Road is doing absolute work right now, but Meraki looking to do a little bit of griefing here for the teams that are trying to survive. And it's inside the ring. I dare say we might have just a couple of teams that are... Hood Reps, I mean, Cookie Time have a top spot here. Smoke taking someone down as well. 50 seconds to go. Rocky taken out in the meantime. Young Ricky here. They're back up. They're looking healthy. Who is griefing them, though? Who is that on the outside? Definitely not True. I see that. It is ONA that are looking at all these teams that are still in this structure. ONA are in the most perfect position I've ever seen. They know there's a team under there, and look at the spam, as is tradition from Apex. Huge plays here, and there you go. There goes Young Black. ONA really just loving life right now. True. From match point, but they need to win their next game. Seal the deal. Metro out here by himself. I mean, he's got a Peacekeeper. He's got a Hemlock. He could come in and grief right at the end here. But any team that looks at him, he's going to be dead to your name. So, ONA, full team up. Still, Cookie Time. Still a full team up. True, still a full team up. One rat, and that's Veneno. Ladies and gentlemen, who is going to take this game?
I want it to be Veneno, to be fair. I mean, who doesn't always want to be technically rooting for the underdog of Solo coming out big here? But I mean, 4 teams left, guys. Round 6 is closing in here, which does leave no space left for Zone. I mean, means that this is going to have to end right here, right now. 4 teams left. The team of ONA, also that team of the Solo, Veneno, and True as well. It looks like both True are being aggressive here, and they are rocking up on top of ONA, which is our second team leading at the moment. But I mean, Exterior gets an early down there, so I mean, it's going to be down left to Rogers and Yukoi here, but looks like they are going to swing with it. There goes that solo of Veneno, which was Metro. Looks like that Rogers, accidentally went into the crafting menu, which ends up leaving him to go down. Look at Yukoi there, sneaking up on a team, doing a lot of damage. He ends up going down. They're left with 1 and 2 teams here, though, guys. Who's going to take it out?
I mean, Cookie Time, T-Bone is right on the top spot here. 1 team left. There he goes, raining down fire. The big ring of fire. Big Rinse coming in there. T-Bone, another big Rinse coming in there. He's looking to get a little bit healthy as Reps is setting down those Catalyst Goo Bombs. But Reps has got that EVA 8 ready to go. Got to be careful with the flames. Just waiting for that ring to kind of push him in their direction. I mean, looking at it from ONA, they're having it climbing up, but he's punished for his problem. I mean, Cookie Time. Was there any doubt, ladies and gentlemen? Was there any doubt?
Lovely played. That was lovely played by both teams. So there we go. A team that I actually didn't expect to win that way, be in the team of Cookie Time. Take out game number, what is that? Game number 5. So there we have it. So that does end up meaning that I know, though, True is going to be moving to match point. Not too sure about Oxygen None Area. It depends how many kills they got there, but they did at least get about 6 to 8 points from placement. But we will have to check these scores in a second and see how we go.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 teams on match point, and it is True and ONA. True coming in first with 57 points, 30 kills. ONA coming in second with 52 points, 25 kills. Cookie Time coming in third with 42, 19 kills. Meraki coming in fourth with 40 points, 20 kills. Young Black Ricky coming in fifth with 37 points, 22 kills. Veneno coming in 6th with 35 points, 18 kills. LMN coming in 7th with 34 points, 12 kills. Bad Aim Team coming in at 8th with 27 points, 19 kills. Smile W coming in 9th with 27 points, 11 kills. Revo Fitness as well coming in 10th with 27 points and 19 kills there, Pilsy.
Lovely done by the boys there. I mean, that does mean, Vocaz, we do have now 2 teams on match point eligibility, which are
Let's go.
you guys probably do already know how it works, because I know most of you guys have been watching us for the 4 weeks as we've been doing this, but on the very rare off chance that you are new to stream, and if this is your first time watching competitive Apex Legends, the way that match point works is that it is a 2-step race. So the first one is a really hard one to get, which means that you have to hit 50 points on the leaderboard from either kills, placement. So in LGS standings, first place is 12 points, and kills, aka what we call KP, kill points, is 1 per kill. So that means if you kill 10 people, you get 10 points, and if you get first place on top of it as well, that also means that you get 12 points. They get put together for each game. So after you reach 50 points, it is not over yet. That means after you do reach 50 points, which is what we call match point eligibility, that means that you have to win a game afterwards. So that means that even if you are up to 120 points, but you haven't came first in any of the matches after you hit 50 points, you keep going until either you or another team that is past or on 50 points ends up winning a game. That makes Apex Legends special. We are the only game that do anything like this. Means that we can range anywhere from 3 games, possibly even 2 games. Like, I mean, you can't even rule it out. I mean, if someone drops a massive game and gets like, 40 kills or so, they can get match point in 1 game. But pretty much just means that it is open for anybody to win the games and everybody to get a chance at playing as many as we want here. I mean, longest games I've seen is 13 games, I believe, at EWC, I think it was, but it went for a bunch of games. It was either 13 games or 13 teams on match point. But yeah, a lot of games can happen out of this.
Yeah, that was absolutely nutty. The esports one that we had mid-year last year was absolutely insane. So here we are, World's Edge again. Outsiders, Veneno looking to mix it up really early. RYH also looking to mix it up really early as well. I mean, they are on top of each other. Excuse me. But it looks like Veneno may be looking to take out Outsiders here. RYH right next to Titan, so we will jump into this fight and have a quick little look-see. Doesn't look like they're creeping up. So we have some rat plays here right now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think that Titans know that they are there, but with that being said, Veneno, Razzie, first one down. That's that entry frag that they need. Trying to go back to the safety here. Outsiders not looking to capitalize at all. Oh no, they are there. Panna taking a big rinse here. Can Metro hold on? I mean, I think the best thing to do here is maybe one player move away. Outsiders looking for revenge here. Metro looking a little bit lost. Panna as well on the outside too. They're pretty split here. I'm not liking their chances. This is not looking good for Veneno, who are having a pretty rough night tonight.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong about that. It looks like that they are getting, they're not down, they're not out at the moment, but they definitely are down. So, I mean, the boys here in a very bad position now, having to move up against J4F as well, which are another very strong team, but I believe that the boys are able to get out of this, but they are very split at the moment. So, I mean, Panna might just try and play his life here, but I mean, Gunner's back moving towards him, so there's not really much they can do here, Gaz. So, I mean, they're in a very looks like luckily you can see that oh wait, he might Metro is late to come into the party, which means they're going to get a res. I believe Panna would be screaming through his headset right now, telling Metro, where the hell are you? But I mean, guess it was good to tell him to get away out of there because that was definitely a winnable fight there. But unfortunately, Metro was playing 2 split, which ended up leaving the Nino down to a solo right now.
Unbelievable. Now we have a young Black Ricky now in effect. They do have Black Road down, one of their most powerful players here. But young Hong Kong does get the rinses that he needs. And now the Mozambiques come out, but it's all over Red Rover for young Black. I think Cookie Time and Tosca here mixing it up as well. Whichever team that is just behind him, yeah, RYH is looking to get some KP right here. Out comes the Hemlock, letting it sing. Big hits coming in. RYH are definitely spreading out here, taking these flanking maneuvers. And there's Yuki angling out one of the other team members from that team. He's got that Nemesis charged up. He's looking to get some downs here. Really pushing on through all of RYH. Really need these kills. There they are, right down below. Really, like, as I always say, shoot fish in a barrel. And is there another team here, it looks like? No. They're just still fighting this one team.
We should head this way.
Yeah, it looks like RYH there, but a lovely beam there. Nice little one fish from how would you say that, Renez, and gets rid of a wicked FPS there, but I mean, there we go. Looks like J4F as well. They are looking to possibly move up onto the team at RYH. Looks like they are going to see a little bit of bites breaking out here. I mean, there we go. Ash pull forces out just to get out of that snare. Yuki now taking a rinse for damages, but he's also able to get a rinse as well. Facing blood now, looking for an angle here, not able to find it, and he unfortunately goes down, but I mean, looks like that Rennes is going to come in and clutch up on his well. Only problem is he doesn't have energy ammo, so he's going to have to rely on this Hemlock here, guys.
Unbelievable! Right behind, there comes Templax. He does get a rinse, but he doesn't get the down. He disengages. He's out of there. He's moving away from this fight, looking to get a little bit of res here. But let's see how they're looking. Revo have now joined the fray, ladies and gentlemen. Now there is a couple other teams here at this time. YH not looking too pretty here. They are on the downside here. Revo Fitness does take a bit of a rinse though, so they do have this structure here. They can definitely have a little bit of a reset here and get back inside. But let's have a look at the team that has given them the guff. RYH, they're all back. They're all healthy. They're all resetted here. Pilty, I mean, what the hell just happened there? There's a couple of teams that just came in and said hello, and then now they're disengaging.
Yeah, a lot to really take into consideration there. I mean, just a lot of random ass stuff is really happening, which honestly confusing me still, to be fair. So I'm not really too sure what a lot of these guys are really thinking here, but I feel like most of them, I don't really feel like they're good players. I feel like they're actually just kind of throwing good chances away here and just trying to go for KP instead, which, you know, isn't the best idea to really go for. But I mean, a lot of his teams starting to get back up here and back on their feet. I mean, speaking of one of those teams for Nino who did get a reset, but looks like a lot of these teams, I mean, there goes the team of Tosca as well, but like, look at where True is as well. They think it's going to be Command Center, which I wonder, is it going to be not Command Center, sorry, Launch Site. I mean, sorry, I was too busy thinking about Stormpoint, but is it going to be Launch Site, or is it going to swing Dome? Is it going to swing Lava Siphon? We'll just have to wait and see for the moment. See if any of these teams are correct about where they think it is going to set up for.
I mean, we can scroll through and have a look and see which team does have that knowledge, but... Oh, there we go. We have it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Pilty, right in the middle of this little, you know, little lava kind of river that's happening right here, right now. Yeah, it's completely open, no structures. This is going to be a hard last ring for most people. So what do? Do they get this KP early? Do they set up shop somewhere around here? I mean, outsiders need to contend with RYH and see if they can gauge them out and really push them out of this area, because if they can just lock this down, it'll be absolutely amazing for Nino, though. Rotating in right from the back. I mean, a lot of people are just really coexisting right now, Pilty, but I want to I want to avert your eyes up here with Aspire, Neapolitan, Cool Summer, and JFF. This rotation for these people coming in right here, I mean, it's all going to push them into the same area of here of Lava Siphon. Going through structures that, you know is good cover and stuff like that. Yeah, do you think Bad Aim Team or ONA or, yeah, all these teams that are up north are definitely going to have a bad push in?
Yeah, I actually do agree with you there. I mean, it's going to be a lot of strife here because, ONA is that other team that is on match point eligibility at the moment. So these boys have to be very, they just have to play accordingly because if they don't, it's just going to be a lot of bad stuff happening for them. But yeah, so True, Oxygen, Nunaria, both those teams still alive. So, I mean, it's going to be hard for them to do, but ONA don't get nailed out here by that team with Bad Aim Team. So this could end up leading, but we might go to game number 7. Just because his team goes early on, but we will have to wait and see here, guys. I mean, fights coming out as well. Both of these teams taking a little bit of damage due to Storm, but just see who's going to come up. Is it going to be ONA to continue their trot in the zone and possibly win this game, or is it actually going to be the team of Bad Aim who is going to actually get a down already onto Muna, but Lion gets down to Ring. So it's just down left to a Doi versus a Solo here. So it's going to be very bad here. Looks like Tunjo was looking at a different postcode for some reason, but able to find that last kill there. So there we go. Our first match point team goes down, Gaz.
There we go. They are done. Dusted. Yeah, there's no way they can come back from that at all, really, because they're in the lobby. Hey, Cool Summer looking to make a rotation in here right now. Veneno, though, mixing it up with RYH. We need to see this fight because Veneno need to win this. He's just not having the best time right now. Razi, only one who's left. I think he's going to disengage from this fight and really just go. And he's going to have to go and res these legends back in. But it's ring 3, so he needs to be careful. I mean, look at this rotation coming in. All teams are very spread out. We can see a fight happen at any time. So this is why we keep the map out, guys, just so we can see these fights happen as, they happen straight away. Bad aim team. Really late to the party, but True are still in the game. They're on match point. I mean, we do have some legends in chat right now saying easy, True win. So all eyes on True right now.
I mean, it'll definitely be interesting to see if we do end it right here, but I feel like we do actually go for game number 7 here, guys. I mean, it's a 1 on 13 chance, so pretty rare here, but I mean, anything is still possible as well, but these boys definitely do have a chance here. Also, I just looked at Razi for 2 seconds, and he has gotten like 4 headshots with the charge rifle. That needs a check. But that dude's absolutely crazy. But Solo left for Veneno. I literally accidentally look at him for 2 seconds, and then I just look back over at my screen, and I just see 2 headshots back to back with that.
I think you mean Razi needs a welfare check, my friend. Cookie time does go down in the meantime. Let's have a look at here. It's Smile W. They're trying their darndest, but let's go up and have a look at Bad Aim Team as they are fighting a squad. The Gunners, it seems like that they've just finished up this fight, but there is another team that is coming right out here behind them. Aspire. Don't want to be lagging too much in this fight as well. Aspire down to the flesh. They need to really get out of this ring and push on through. That ring is really on their asses right here, but there he goes right now. Bad Aim Team all looking way more healthy. And they do take out Aspire, and they're still in the ring, and they have a perfect little spot here to get healthy, but there are other teams, and just through the crack, Bat sees his chances, and he does not let it go to waste. All these Bad Aim Team are still just trying their best. They are pulling up right on top, and I think Bad is coming to an absolute shit show. And it's another team of Smile W that's coming to say hello. And there you go, J4 have been eliminated. Unbelievable plays here. They're still going right now.
A lot of this is breaking out of them. You see that Rampart coming in as well. You also hear some dual Mozams coming out as well. Cooler Summer go down due to the hands of Timmy Time. and his boys at Smile W here, which these boys need a big game to be in a very good contention. You do see that Ash Ultimate coming out, which directs them over to some of the loot there to get some shield swaps, get a little bit of a reset as well there. So the boys looking in a pretty good position here. They just have to rotate inside the ring. Only problem is they have Revo Fitness breathing down their neck, who are looking for a fight here. You do see the swings come out early as well, but you can definitely see the nerf on that Eva 8 coming into effect. They're just shooting a lot well, but I mean, looks like the boys might capitalize on this, which they unfortunately do. So there they go. Smile W do go down, and Revo Fitness able to take him out, but they are going to have to get a very big reset here. Also, that solo Veneno, which is Razi, he is still alive. He is somehow not really worried too much about anyone else, but look at the spot that this man has it stolen. This man, I don't know how he does it, but he finds the craziest rat spots, and he is now in the middle of zone.
I mean, all he needs to do is wait. There's no one on this side for him as well. Come on, Veneno, you can do it. Whoa, there goes Neapolitan eliminated in the meantime. True, this is the team you guys want to win tonight. They're on match point. Playing it easy. They're right next to the ring. They've only got Revo Fitness right next to him, but Veneno, Razi may throw a spanner in the works. If he sees this fight happening, he may just grief these kids. More at the ring, push it in. True right now. They do have a really good spot here, but now they've got a team of RYH hitting them from the back. True may have rotated in wrong here, but really, is there any way they could have gone? They really just need to take this team out of Revo Fitness. Ring 5 has closed on in. I mean, they are in a pretty good spot here, Piltzy. I mean, if they can hold this down here, they may be able to win it. Only 4 squads left.
Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely crazy. I would also just like to let you know as well that Razi is currently working with the team of True to get rid of that team of Revo Fitness. He's down 2 players back to back with that charge rifle. He's got a select fire on it as well, but he's still deciding to charge it up. And that man is just putting on a lot of work there, just stopping people from actually pushing onto True there. So this might actually work against his favor here. Instead, actually helping that team of True take out match point here. So, I mean, this is absolutely crazy. He's helping out a team without realizing it, helping them possibly even win a match. But looks like RYH, another one of these teams that don't have a good zone priority at the moment, as they are currently stuck on the outside of Dome. But I mean, everybody else there is the same as well. True has now decided to push over to that team of Revo Fitness. They are taking the fight to them at the moment, as it does look like that it is just down left to Mama $10. But there go True. We are going to game number 7, Gaz.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. I love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we're going to see a lot of other teams here on match point as well. Game 7 is probably just going to have to be the one. Of course, Veneno is out, but look at RYH just looking down on these kids and saying, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? We're going to be there. This is what's going to happen. There's Razi out in front there looking to do a little bit of griefing and help out RYH here, it looks like. And RYH take out Game 6.
Honestly, good W there. Even though RYH did win that, W to Veneno for actually sticking on that long as a solo. Razi, I believe, actually got a few kills there with that charge rifle there after the rest of his team did get eliminated, which is going to actually put them in a really good contention as well, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll just have to wait and see once these scores do get updated here, guys, and we can just see how it all goes down for the boys.
Let's have a look-see, Mr. Piltz. Woo! No. All right. With these scores, still only 2 teams on match point. RYH just missing out on 1 kill to get on match point. That's insane. Veneno slowly clawing their way up now to 44. Revo Fitness are in striking distance as well. Cookie Time in striking distance as well. Pilsy, I think we may be going to game 8.
Definitely a possibility. I mean, it is definitely a possibility here for these teams to pretty much take it out, but I mean, it's very it's going to be a very rare chance to see. I mean, RYH getting the short end of the stick there on 49 points. Veneno did very well there to sneak in and steal you know, second place out of that team of Revo Fitness. But I mean, they're currently both tied for pretty much they're both tied on 44 here. So I mean, we could after this game, if we don't actually have a team that wins it that is on match point, we could actually see possibly 4 to 5 more teams get on match point now.
100%, my man. Oh my God. These games have just been absolutely amazing. And it's an absolute privilege to be here casting for Battlegrounds and doing this. I mean, the caliber of players in here tonight is just absolutely amazing. I mean, yeah, it's just fantastic. But yeah, I mean, Pilsy True were in a very good position there. But yeah, just getting targeted by, two teams getting caught right in the middle. Just a feels bad moment there for True. And I mean, they definitely could have taken that. But let's see if they pull up for this one, because we are now going over to Storm Point, I do believe. No, we've got one more here.
No, we are moving over to Storm Point now.
Storm Point time, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, some more games to happen still tonight. While we wait for game number 6 to get underway as well, we'll just like to thank Droga, Jackie, BHO, Siesta, OG, Scope Killer, Wombat, Fish Owl, and Embrication all for the follows for tonight, guys. Thank you all for being a part of Battlegrounds history, being here for Year 5 PSQ Scrims.
Thank you very much, guys. Absolutely love the support. The Battlegrounds family is has some of the best people ever, working hard behind the scenes, and we all just appreciate it so much. Not long to wait for the next game, but that being said, Mr. Pilts, I might just put it on the game screen. Oh yeah, it's just about to go in. I am just going to go for a quick whiz again. I'm just drinking too much water. These games are making me sweaty. I'm not even playing. I need water.
Looks like we are getting underway for game number 7 here. So, I mean, anything is still possible to happen here, ladies and gentlemen. We can even see a bottom team come out here on top. I mean, anything is still possible here. So we'll just have to wait and see. Here you can take a look at all the teams getting their legends in. You see a few cryptos, see a few ramparts, obviously the normals, the bangs, the ashes, the Newcastles, all that type of stuff. But here we go. We'll have to wait a second. Outsiders on Lifeline. Is interesting. I don't really see many Lifelines. But yeah, that is very interesting there. But I mean, we're getting underway for game number 6. It doesn't look like we've had any DCs possibly. So hopefully, it looks like we are running really well here tonight. No DC so far just yet. But take a look at Revo Fitness as they drop down. Never mind, I fucking cursed it. We have a DC already.
DC restarting. Did I hear a Lifeline? Maybe the team choosing Lifeline was the one that absolutely cooked it.
Possibly. But yeah,
Alright,
cursed
guys.
it immediately.
As we wait, we'll go to just chatting. Yeah, thank you everyone for following tonight. Good to see the support happening here as well. And also, just I mean, Battlegrounds probably has a record of just being the fastest to get affiliate, which is amazing. So, for everyone who got in there and got the ground floor and got the founder's badge, congratulations. I wasn't informed because I told Stoney to tell me. I really wanted one of those founder's badges, and now I am stitched up. Kelsey, did you get one?
I'll let you have a look for yourself.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Aye. Thank you, boss. There's Stoney in chat right now. Thanks, boss. Thanks for telling me. Didn't get a founder's badge. 14. I mean, absolutely devastated here right now.
He just ate. He hates you.
We know who the favorite caster is here, Pilsy. Playing absolute favorites. But guys, we really do enjoy. We really do love you guys for all the support as well. And also, if you haven't signed up, if you're going to Games Expo and you already haven't signed up for Stoney's Duos tournament, you still have a chance to sign up. It is only 15 spots left, I do believe. I think I did sign up this afternoon, so I'll be in there. I'll be, I'll put a bounty on my head. I'll buy you a beer if you kill me a couple of times. Because I am pretty washed at the moment. I haven't touched Apex in a while. I've been playing Rivals, but really, I'll come home and just watch some Apex as well. This is probably the one Battle Royale game, one esports game that I just can't get enough of. I mean, I did watch a little bit of PUBG's back in the day, but Apex is just all time. With that being said, Mr. Piltz, let's get into it.
Perfect. Well, it looks like hopefully we are finally going to get underway for game number 7. Hopefully I don't curse it again. But looking like it is pretty good. It looks like Outsiders is still going to stay on that pick of the Lifeline there, if you see down on Team 20. But also see Gibby coming out as well. But I mean, nothing too crazy as a Lifeline, to be fair, guys.
I know. She's just not meta at the moment. That Halo ring needs a dome on it, if you ask me. It's not going to be that OP. Just put a little dome on it. Maybe even just a little bit of a TP on the top. I don't know. Something. Let's go. We are into 7. Let's do this, guys.
Here we go. Finally, we are getting underway. I don't see any DC message just yellowly, so hopefully we are going to get underway here, but we'll take a look at Oxygen and Area. One of our match point teams, they currently loot their POI, which I believe is a no-name POI. So looks like a little bit of a secure drop spot for them, guys. But I mean, you can get the loot here early on, you can be pretty set.
100%. Yeah, ONA, where they are at the moment. I mean, it's only just these few little structures here, and then True who take this spot up here. I mean, you can get the bare minimum, but I mean, you still got this one here, you still got this one here. But yeah, ONA might, they're just going to rotate out, and they've got Cookie Time and True to contend with. If they do take out True very early, it's going to be over for them. Yeah, just keeping up this ring now. Piltzy, it is dead set right in the middle of the map. What are your thoughts about this?
Yeah, it looks like hillside finish, so in between Stormcatcher and Cascade Falls there. It looks like it's going to be landing on that little zipline area in the middle. I've seen a lot of those zones. It's either going to be there or it's going to pull up to Stormcatcher, I believe. But don't quote me on that just yet. That is what my intuition is telling me. Either Stormcatcher or that hillside on the left side of it.
You may be right as well, my friend. Stormcatcher finishes are always fun, but then also just this area as well, the hill. I like to call it, just really king of the hill, really. With top spot up here, low spot down here. Saw plenty of fights this week just from this one area. Nothing really to write home about now, but maybe Neapolitan might be mixing it up with Outsiders right now. As a caster, I'm the one who's controlling everything here with the maps and everything like that. So let's have a look-see. Neapolitan. Oh, there we go. There is an entry frag. Neapolitan looking good here. Outsiders are going to absolutely gap this and, yeah, push straight on in here, Pilsy.
Yeah, looks like the boys are taking an early fight here. I mean, the Lifeline will have to see how it works with them. I mean, they might have some idea, but we don't. But I mean, we'll take a look at Lifeline, which is, you know, the interesting pick. We'll see if they can make it work. But I mean, it looks like the boys getting some pressure down range onto the team at Coastal Camp. So we'll have a look-see here at the moment and just wait for this fight to break out, which it looks like they are going to start moving up on now. Nades do come out, but it's also already a Sentinel with a 4 to 10 times. There we go. Two lovely little sprays there. And he's gone back to the third one as well. Just an easy fight there for the boys at outside there. And there goes that team in Neapolitan.
They are down and out. Looks like Meraki having a look at ONA. Also have a look at this fight too. Cookie time with Titans as well. But Red Cordial, no, they are firing their guns. Red Cordial here at the top spot. Just looking down. No entry frag to ride home about just yet. But they are pinned down on this bridge. Red Cordial have all their guns trained on them. I think they're trying to make a move. Red Cordial be doing good to make some moves as well. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Still biding their time. So it's just a matter of whether they take this fight or not. I mean, they have got plenty of time. They're inside the ring. They might even just keep this top spot cranking at the moment. And as we're saying that, let's go up and have a look at Cookie time here. Reeves is the last one who is left out, but Titans need to contend with someone else here. Looks like it's True and True that are on match point. Lose out on here. Titans, they're on match point as well. I do believe.
Not Titans. It is only ONA and True. So one of our match point teams has been eliminated. Gotcha.
There's ONA that are in that area too. Red Cordial jumping on top of this team. They are going for it. Mama is the last one who is left. And Red Cordial are definitely going to give chase here and finish it up and get that all-important KP. Oh, select fire on the Prowler. Big plays here. Huge. Smoke comes out. Kills him with a smoke. He was on 10. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Red Cordial are still in the vicinity here too. Looks like they may be coming to... They do. They take down one Red Cordial. There's that entry frag that you want. They're on the top spot here. Pilsy. Don't think they're going to be able to get their boy back up.
Yeah, looks like they are in a... Definitely in a... in a very bad position. I mean, they're getting really swung on early. They got 2 down, just kind of the issue. They're getting swung from 3 different areas, and it just seems like it's going to be too easy for outside of this. Which you would think with a lifeline, it would actually slow them down, but it looks like they're just inting everything now, and that lifeline is going to help with that combat reses, so then they can have one person up, while also, doing double reses and stuff like that. So I feel like that's their mentality. Bring out that lifeline and play really aggressive here.
Now we got Titans here, mixing it up. Huge damage coming out in a Spire that have gone down in the kill feed at this time. AF here have joined the fray as well. They're on the top spot. Looks like they're disengaging from the fight. Cookie Time's still around in the vicinity. Still a lot of people with Titans and Cookie Time. Now that JF have disengaged from the fight, they're on the outskirts. They're looking to maybe come back in and third team this up. Just making sure that they have an easy pull in here. Small W eliminated in the meantime. Let's see if they can just get an entry frag. It looks like Acquaintance has found a little bit of an entry here. Corey, look at that. He is down as well. Ozzy trying to get that res here. So it's not looking good for Cookie Time here. Reps is the last one who's up, and he is off the scene. With that being said, JF is also here as well. Before, but Nino and Bad Aim. Look at all these teams up here.
Yeah, a lot is happening at the moment. Benito's coming in here. Looks like Raz is down on Pana and Nectro here. I think these boys need to get some KP on the board, plus some placement points here. Just something to get 6 extra KP to put them on match point. Also, speaking of, one of the teams that are here, the team at RYH, they have gotten 1 kill at least, so that puts them guys on match point as well if we do have another game. But there we go, there goes Young Black Rookie due to the team of Bad Aim team. RYH very now looking for this as well. I think they do have to be careful of Metro, Razi, and Reese to, I believe, to get that res on for Razi as they are capitalizing coming out. So looks like the Bad Aim team down left to a solo. RYH also down left to a solo here. So Veneno now making themselves known here. So there's Razi back up again. He's got that charge rifle in hand, which, is his dream combination. So these boys now looking to steal some KP. Panna's got 4 kills in himself. So if Arazi and Reeves, I'll have a look at them now. If any of them have 1 kill each. Metro, so they have 1 point. They are 1 point away from match point currently here at the moment. I'm not too sure about points, but here we go. Looks like fights are breaking out. Meraki also trying to get rid of ONA. Is a duo at the moment. It also looks like Veneno's also going to fight up the top as well. So looks like a lot is happening here. But looks like that a lot is really breaking out at the moment. I mean, everybody's trying to get to this Stormcatcher area now for zone. But I mean, anything's still possible here. We have Oxygen Nun area, who are a duo. They are the only other match point eligible team. But speaking of as well, Veneno did have what's it called, Panna and Metro go down, and they are currently at 49. So it would be heartbreak for them to go here, guys. So all they need is a few more KP, and then they'll be separate as well. Revo Fitness, where are they? Are they still alive? It does not look like it. So Revo Fitness is down and out. It does look like, with 0 kills on the board, so they will have to play 1 more game to try and get on match point eligibility. So a few teams though, guys, are starting to sneak their way up.
Right you are. This rotation is coming in hard and fast. Looks like RYH is definitely going to get found out here. And it's just 1 rat. The Bad Aim team are going to get that KP that they need. All important KP. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs it if you want to win. So yeah, I think Bad Aim team have a pretty good straight shot in. All their team members are up. One of them is still in the ring, taking that taking the whip in as well. Ring slowly closing in. You see, he is yeah, definitely going to go back to his teammates here. All right, just leaving the ring up here for now. Let's have a look where this. Let's have a look where this rotation is here. Coming in here,
Yeah, we'll see if it actually swings up onto the hillside or if it will swing down to Stormcatcher. I mean, not too certain where it is going to be at the moment. Let's have a look here, guys, and see. And it's going to swing back down to Stormcatcher.
Stormcatcher finish. I called it. I fully did. No, I'm
I thought it was actually going to be taller on the hillside there, but honestly very surprising. But I mean, looks like a lot of these teams were actually expecting it to swing up there. I mean, you know, a few of those teams, RYH, Bad Aim, LMN, QuickTime, Tariq, but a few of these teams that did call it perfectly here. I believe Veneno was rotating up to get early, which, speaking of, they did get a reset. So these boys are looking to get into a little bit of trouble here. ONA, though, have a little bit to work with. I do see Meraki at the bottom of the map as well. Not too sure what they're doing, but looks like Swarks is the last one alive. He is a solo at the moment, but I mean, ONA still a duo here at the moment here, guys. They are looking for a respawn beacon to res their third up, which they do actually do. So, I mean, ONA could be a little bit of a dangerous team here. So these teams need to get rid of him here if we do want to go to game number 8.
100% indeed. And with that being said, we get a little raid from Trick City himself. Thank you for the raid, homie. Welcome on in, everybody. We are on match point for a couple of teams here. Stick around where it's about to get crazy. But yeah, we're having a look at this now. Pilty, we've got Gunner, Outsiders, JF, and Tosca already inside the ring. ONA did get that res in as well. They're looking at Meraki. Not much to write home about now for fights. But I think right up here is where we're going to see a couple of fights happening now. But a Stormcatcher finish, man. This is going to be a great finish. If it's right in the middle of it, I mean, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do love a good Stormcatcher finish every once in a while here on Stormpoint. But pretty much, let's just wait and see how this actually goes here. So, if you guys are just joining in from the raid, this is match point finals here for the scrims of the week 2 of PSQ. Currently, we have 2 teams on match point, True and ONA. Unfortunately, True has been eliminated, so it's just down left to ONA to try and end it here, or otherwise we go to game number 8. But looks like it is going to be a Stormcatcher finish. But looks like Mr. Bossman himself, Stoney, says it's probably going to be a game 10 finish here. But you never know at the moment. We have a 3-man They are called ONA, and they are on match point.
You never know,
anything
ladies and
is
gentlemen.
possible.
I can hear the dream. It's I can feel it. O&A in my bones. They're gonna take this game. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. As we scroll through our teams, as we bring up the map, look at all these people surviving in Ring 4. We're definitely going to see some players go down here, but L&M look like they're mixing up with Veneno right now. Pulled back here. Veneno looking to really get some KP on the board. They've got these guys really corralled into one little corner for themselves. Razzie doing God's work here. And it's Panna here to finish them off.
Nice. Now,
Very
guys,
nice
that puts the boys on match point eligibility now. So it looks like Veneno and RYH are two new teams that are going to be joining the boys. I am doing some mental calculations in my head at the moment. But, I mean, it really comes down to, I mean, Cookie Time have 43 points, guys. So, I mean, if they keep on playing this well, they are still alive. We could see 3 more teams join us on match point.
That would be absolutely amazing. Look at a gunner here. I mean, Pussy, they're right on top. Not the most defendable position here, but I do like where Gunner is at the moment. O&A are making some moves, and they're right next to Tosca. So if they can evict Tosca here, O&A is in a perfect position to really win this whole thing. And it looks like the Ash has found a good little flank here. We're going to just get a little bit of an entry frag here. Out the window, getting a little bit cross-mapped here. Going to the team that is inside here. Tosca trying to hold out on every single corner here. Not letting it come in. Veneno eliminated in the meantime. But we've got to see this one. If Tosca can fight it out with ONA, and Cookie Time is not far behind as well. So ONA need to be careful here if they want to win this and take the whole series. There's a couple of rinses from there. Nice little flank through the window. Cookie Time, yeah, they are fully there. There goes ONA. We are going to game 8.
Yep, game number 8, guys.
This is insane.
So there you heard it, guys. Game number 8 will be going forward. If you guys are joining us from the bottom 20 lobby, this is what happens in the top 20. We can go for anywhere between 4 to 12 games. I mean, if it keeps going at this point, we might have to get a mutual agreement between all the teams just to be like, we've had enough for tonight. But here we go. Game number 8 is going to be happening here. These teams are just going to be fighting it out to see if we will see more teams joining them. We do know that the team of Veneno and the team of also RYH are going to be joining the boys on match point eligibility. Now it's just going to be down left to mainly Cookie Time, Meraki, and Bad Aim Team. They are the closest teams to match point that aren't currently on it or already qualified on it through this match. So they have a striking distance here. Will they be able to join us on match point eligibility to have about 6 or 7 teams on there? Or will it just be those 4 teams that I have already mentioned? Well, this is what we are all here for, ladies and gentlemen. We have around 5 coming in at the moment. This is going to push teams very close together. Not a lot of coverage to play from here. So that means that a lot of these teams getting very close, comfortable, pretty much having shoulder-to-shoulder action here. 7 teams left at the moment here, guys. Multiple of these teams are within striking distance. Who do you think's going to take it out?
I mean, for this win now, I just have no idea. And now this ring does come out, start pushing in. There's the lifeline ring that we're so confused about. The lifeline just does not really clutch it up for him just there. But Bad Aim Team now down below. They're just enjoying the spoils of war. Hops getting a couple of mad kills there with the Kraber as well. He's right on top, making sure he is going absolutely insane. He does have the Rampart barrier as well. So, I mean, even if you get a body shot, I mean, it's all over as well. But Gunner here, Filthy, you asked me before who's going to win. I mean, look at Gunner here. They are just looking at these other teams. Yeah, they're all out in front of him, so I think it might be Gunner here. Mad spam coming out from there. They are not having a good time with that.
Well, Gaz, 20 seconds left. Round 6, about to make its way in here. You do know what that means, do you? That means that this game is going to be over in just over a minute. We still have 5 teams left here. I believe almost every single one of these teams is the teams of, let me pull up my standings here at the moment. We have Cookie Time, Meraki, and Bad Aim Team. These teams are all within striking distance, guys, here of match point eligibility. So, I mean, our lowest ranked team at the moment who still have a striking distance is Bad Aim Team. If they get a win here with 0 kills, they qualify. That means that if these teams that come in the top 3, most of these teams will actually join us on match point eligibility, and it might be over by game 8. But here we go, final round closing in as well. Guys, this is going to be crazy.
This is going to be insane. The Akimbos come out. Gunner looking here to engage these guys out and really just put them in their place and even up the numbers. Gunner here is getting left alone, but Hops is now down as well. Tosca goes down as well. You can hear from Gunner, Cookie Time, all looking very healthy. They are fully ready to win this. Acquaintance does get a little bit of rinse there. He's on flesh. Sneeze on him and he's dead. Quick shield change and he is good. Bad Aim Team still alive as well. Here comes the Peacekeeper doing God's work. Meraki have been eliminated in the meantime, and here goes Cat this side. He's using that PK like he's been using all his life, but he goes down to T-Bone. The Eva 8. So much damage. Cookie Time are your winners. Holy.
Well, I can definitely tell you right now there, guys, that also puts Cookie Time into match point eligibility. These scores, people has been on it since game 3. I mean, bit shaky start off, but hopefully these scores are in a second. I want to actually see who is on match point because this is going to be crazy.
Let's check it out, Mr. Pilsy. Sheesh. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have 6 teams on match point, including Veneno. So, ladies and gentlemen, please avert your eyes and all eyes on Veneno, RYH, ONA, Cookie Time, and Bad Aim Team, and of course, True with 70 points. I mean, the passion doesn't stop here, guys. I've got to work early in the morning, but I am here for all the games. I'm just so privileged to be here with Battlegrounds, playing these games, and I mean, casting these games, and just loving it. I need to take a breath and get some more water here, Pilsy. I am sweating my ass off of these games and trying to keep on top of these fights. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, the level of these games are crazy. But yeah, as you guys can see, True, Bad Aim Team, Cookie Time, ONA, Oxygen None Area, as people call them, RYH and Veneno, they are the 6 teams that are on match point. But also, look under the little red line there. You can see Meraki, Revo Fitness, Young Black Ricky, and the Gunner, all within striking distance here. So, if none of these 6 teams win game number 8, and if it's either Meraki, who get all they need is 1 kill, Revo Fitness, Young Black Ricky, the Gunner, or even if LMN or, Smart W pop off here, we might have 10 to 12 teams on match point.
Unprecedented. This is just the caliber of Battlegrounds games. This is absolutely huge. Yeah, we haven't seen this before. And we haven't gone to game 8 before, I do believe. I think game 7 was the last one we did go to.
Yep, this is a new level. I mean, do you think we finish on game number 8, or do you think we go all the way to game number 10? I mean, good thing is, though, guys, we are now affiliate, which means that I can do predictions now.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there's 49 of you in here. I'm sure you've got a couple of little points to spare. Get in there, guys. Who is going to be the match point winner? I mean, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Game 8. About to start.
And here we go. We'll chuck that up for a good little 2 minutes there. There is that prediction going up as well. But there you go. You can see in chat right there, Trix has put up our match point teams at the moment. So there we go. There is the match predictions of how many games do we go for. Do we finish it on game number 8? Do we go to game number 9? Do we go for game number 10? Game number 11 or 12 plus games? Let you guys all decide that. Gaz, I'll get you to kick us off. I need to go get myself a glass of water because honestly, don't know why, but New South Wales, it is hot as hell.
It is fuming right now here in New South Wales, ladies and gentlemen. Pilsey's going to get a water. As Pilsey was talking, I went and got a glass of water as well. So I'm feeling good, feeling great, feeling refreshed.
Level 2.
So let's have a look. Cookie time only the only ones that are really close to O&A. Maybe O&A really going to come in and maybe get an early fight here with Cookie time. Bring this up and have a look. Fingers crossed we do get a North Pad finish. I mean, we haven't had one tonight out of these games. It's going to be absolutely massive if we do get a bit of a trench warfare. I would absolutely love that. That's just my prerogative, but I'm sure a lot of other people would love to see the ring swing somewhere else. As we speak with that, O&A on match point.
You would be wise to follow.
So let's have a look if they take this fight. No, they're going the other way around. Maybe True as well, looking to get into an early fight here. They're up to Blues here, so they can definitely take this fight. They may be just playing it a little bit slow here. Not looking to take these early fights because they want to survive here and try and get to this last ring. So with that being said, first ring is closing in now, so we're not going to be long till we see our second ring.
You would be wise to follow.
See if it does. Oh, there we go. We've already got a little bit of knowledge here. Veneno. It is swung right over onto Veneno, and they are on match points, so they may be able to take this if they just lock down Mill and stay there. But a Mill finish, ladies and gentlemen, that would be very good.
I mean, last time I swung towards Mill, guys, tonight in game number 3, that led to Veneno winning that game. Not
really
saying it's certain, but looks like that the gods have decided to favor Veneno here.
They really have. And they're right next to JF. JF are right inside Mill, but Veneno have disengaged from that area and they don't want none of that. Guff, J4F are really just, yeah, they want this place. They're going to lock this down. They want to sit here and let everyone else fight it out. And hopefully just, yeah, they can just win this because, you know, they are not on match points. So they're looking to do some griefing. They're looking to kill some people. I mean, maybe just get their shields up at this time, Pilsey. They just, what do we say all the time? Yeah, just tickling each other from cross-mapping.
Yeah, I mean, also, Veneno, Razi has already gotten a charge up. I don't know what the hell sorcery that he has. Is he do a summoning ritual for it? But, look at this, waiting in the doorway. Nobody didn't realize that there was a Newcastle waiting in the corner of his door to ruin the plan. Or, Revo Fitness there, and it's such Maraki Evo as it blows. PK unfortunately goes down. But, it has even the playing field a bit here, Gaz. So, gonna be duo.
There goes Swap.
There we go. There goes the team of Revo Fitness. The team has been stuck on 44 points for 2 games, and they are not going to be getting any more points just yet.
Extended energy magazine here. Level 3.
I thought we were going to see a bit of a fight there, but we did not. Most teams really looking, leaving each other alone. But looking at this map now, Veneno need to be careful of Smile right behind him. It looks like JF are giving him the guff. A couple of little tickles here with the Ringman. Just trying to get those shields up really at this time. It's still early game. They get a shield break on there, so... Oh, JF need to turn around. There's another team that want Mill. Let's see who that is. And it's Tosca. Akimbo Mozambique's out here right now. Really good for close quarters combat. Tosca trying that. Really covering every door with nades. I mean, baiting people just to walk in. Also getting a rinse there. Nothing really to write home about. Nade down the line. All the team members are still up. I know Veneno will definitely be looking at this fight as well. I mean, they just got one down. Oh, he did. We're just going to try and get that up as well. The Tykes as well. Getting healthy. They're all looking pretty healthy. All they need to do is just roll on in and kill these guys. Look at them trying to take the high ground. Go back to him. JF. Trying to get those angles. They need to fight this out. And there goes. Templex is the only one who is left. I think Veneno may have come in and joined the party. Let's have a look at the map and see who. No. It is young Black Ricky who have joined the fight. And there goes Templex out of the scene. One member of Veneno is here for some reason. While two are all out. What is this? Hello? Panna?
Smart. I mean, Panna can get back easily. Just like he did just then. I mean, but it's smart. He can actually survey the area, put pressure on that team, see if he can get easy kills there. Which, you know, he didn't really find it, but it's also smart because he's surveying the area. He knows where the other team's going to be setting up, and pretty much just knowing where they're going to be playing from. So in case on that off chance that does swing all the way down into mill, he knows where those teams might possibly be setting up at. So, I mean, it's a smart play there. You have your two anchors just sitting there, and then you have your most mobile characters that come in and do that. But also, speaking of bad aim team Red Claudio here, it looks like a bit of a dogfight at the moment between these two teams. Everybody is at 1 HP. Just fighting out at them. It's going to be a one-on-one here, guys, between Red Cordial and the Blues here. It looks like cookie time. Also, one of our match point teams have gone down. So there we go. There goes the first match point team. Already eliminated there. There goes Red Cordial as well. I don't think that they were match point though. So there we are. Some teams going down early here.
And here comes True to clean it up. Get some all-important kills on the board, even though they are 100% on match point.
And there goes the second match point team, guys. There's bad aim gone as well.
Oh, God. Here we go. We're losing match point teams as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. It might be a long night. You know what? I don't mind. I'm here watching the best caliber of Apex I could ever watch. Thought we would have seen a fight between Aspire and Gunner there, but not... just didn't come out on top there. So... yeah, looking at these rotations coming in now, Meraki and Outsiders are pretty close to each other. Neapolitan are looking at each other as well, but yeah, these teams that are rotating in, I think they're going to have a good chance, and I think we will see 15 squads inside this ring, Pilsy. But yeah, let's check on it. LMN, they've got high ground supremacy here, and they are raining down fire on old mate Neapolitan. And they're doing, they're getting hits there.
Definitely does look like it at the moment, but yeah, the boys at LMN currently, they are looking to set up really nicely for zone. I mean, really depends on what they are going to really do here. I mean, they're at 0 section at the moment. Also, the team RYH are another match point team as well. They have set up at Down Beast at the moment, so a lot really still here to be shown between all these teams at the moment. Can't really rule out anything at the moment, but look at the boy, spray comes out, tasting blood. Able to pop down at shield, so he doesn't go down, able to help out his team, gets it down there. Yuki does unfortunately go as well. Trying to get a quick little shield battle, but it looks like Renes is coming in to help it, and they are going to do this here. All of Summer trying to last it out against one before he can use that ultimate, and there they go. So RYH able to take rid of another team here, which reminder, they are another match point team, guys. But so yeah, they are a match point team that actually won their first fight. The first team that we have seen that is on match point that's won a fight in this game. So a bit interesting to see.
Right, you are, Mr. Pilsy. Look at all these teams rotating in. Still plenty of fights that can happen. We still don't know where this ring is going to swing, but ring 2 is closing. Let's have a look at True here. They're on match point as well. They're not looking too healthy. They're being left alone at this time, but it looks like maybe Young Black and Meraki right behind him. True really do want to survive here, but he gets snared, and I'm not liking his chances here.
Yeah, I mean, he's not looking too good there. Gets shot out from the backside. Victoria, unfortunately, not able to clutch up there. Does a little bit of damage there. So there we go. There goes another team from match point gone. So that means that out of our match point teams, that is True, Bad Aim, Team Time, and also I believe one more as well. So we have teams. Let me just double check. Sorry, make sure this is correct. So True gone, Cookie Time also gone, and where was that third team? I believe there was one more team there. Cookie Time. So yeah, Cookie Time, Bad Aim team, and True. Sorry, they are all gone. So 3 match point teams left out of the 12 teams that are currently alive at the moment, guys.
Ooh, bit of a rat there from Suzanne. Nice work. Team member does come down. Can he seal the deal? He does not. As the other team members were backed up by their team members. Smile W are going to get a reset here. Pilsy, how many teams have we got on match point now?
Currently, I am looking at this. So Meraki, they have at least one kill. So they are going to qualify for match point eligibility as well, which is going to put it up to 7 if we go to another game. Young Black Ricky are looking strong here at the moment, but they do need to actually qualify a bit more. They have 6 kills already at the moment, but they still need to secure 5 more points before they can get onto match point eligibility. So Meraki has joined the club, but that is pretty much the only other team, Young Black Ricky, in this game that is going to be able to qualify.
Right, we got Tosca and JF also mixing it up here at Mill. We all thought it was going to be a Mill finish, but not at this time. They have plenty of time to fight this out. I mean, they're inside the ring. They know exactly where the teams are. But look at our Savior looking to flank these legends out. Can't quite get there and seal the deal, but it's Tosca that are just in this little area, all bunching up a little bit. They need to take this. Yeah, they need to take this fight, as a lot of teams are leaving each other alone. So we will stay on this fight just for now. See if Tosca can seal the deal here with JF all around. I mean, just walk outside and it's all good. But I think they just, hey, gentlemen's agreement. Let's fight on this wall, guys.
Triple burn there, by the way, guys. Burns all 3 of the players there with one single thermite grenade. Just lovely play there from the team, which does force them to re-secure that door. But I mean, I feel like it's not going to really work out for them. Also, J4F, they are ready to take on this fight. They are going to swing across this backside there. Looks like Ash is going to be the first one out. I mean, not too sure if they do actually going to swing this on the outside, but I mean, gotta be careful. Also, I did take a look back at Benino. Razi's got a charge rifle, but I mean, I think Metro has gotten a few ideas in his head because for some reason he's also running a charge rifle. Not too sure if he thinks that he's Razi, but I mean...
YH now in effect. They're getting pulled up on Small W, but now they've been taken out. YH have going to enjoy the spoils of war. Still JF mixing it up with Tosca. They've got a minute to go, so it's still okay. We've got plenty of time to fight here, but really right home about JF really just locking down everything. But I think they're making some moves here. Savior with the wingman trying to get a couple of picks. Hitting him up hard. Big hits there, but it's not going to be enough because Tosca is all still healthy. And get that boy down. Spores of war will be had. No, who else is here? Veneno! Tykes is out of the scene. Doesn't want none of that smoke. But yeah, Veneno, I think they just decided they got a little bit bored and then they're just out of there. Trying to have a little bit of fun. All right. still in. One of the Tosca teammates actually got through
Isn't over.
the portal, so that is very good for them. They can probably definitely get a reset here.
Also, 2 match point teams on top of each other in the likes of Oxygen, Nun Area, and Meraki, by the way. So we could see a fight break between both two at the moment as well. Also, it looks like Young Black Ricky and Veneno, they seem to be going at it here at the moment. So we are going to see these two go at it. It is a match point team versus a team that will be on match point very, very soon. Looks like the Young Hong Kong does overswing a little bit. He unfortunately goes down, but not with all Bane, as he is able to get his ultimate off him in the nick of time as well there. So there we go. Looks like that they are going to be moving up on this. So nice little ultimate there from the boys at Young Black Ricky. Cuts off line of sight from Metro and Razi with their charge rifles there. That they are going to try and swing this from behind there. Cracks go down, and Metro gets a nice little down onto a third party of Tix and also Craig. So there goes the team of Tosca. They're going to rotate it out here now. 7 teams left. 3 of those teams are our match point teams, which, speaking of, 2 of them are on top of each other, currently fighting it out at the moment. But Veneno are looking strong here. This could be ended all right here, right now, by the boys. Anything, though, is possible, as we do say a lot here, guys, because these teams play their heart out. Everyone wants to win these games. The Veneno now aren't looking in the best. They have a alright spot. They're going to try and third party this team here as well. Razi goes down, gets another down on 01E Lion. But I mean, Metro goes down for Marines. Panna's really low as well, but he needs to be careful of the backside as Razi's also getting looked at. There goes Panna. There goes Razi. There they go. Almost dead. And there we have it. Another match point team gone due to the hands of Swarkstar and Meraki. Oxygen None area gone. 4 teams left. Only 1 standing left, and that is the team of Meraki. Can they take it out here, guys? Will we see game number 9, or is this going to be it? Will this be the final game?
I mean, there goes Swark. There's only 1 member team left of Meraki. Can Lexin maybe get the resi, but they are putting full-on pressure here to Swark. I don't think they're going to be able to get the res here. They can smell blood on the water. They want to finish this fight and make sure Lexin does not get in there and get the kills. Big rinse coming in there to the Newcastle, but it's all over. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is no one else on match point.
No more teams. Wait. Is it? OIH is still alive. What? I thought OIH died. OIH is on match point. OIH is on match point. What? I thought they died. What?
2 teams left. OIH on... Oh, okay, here we go.
I swear I saw OIH in the eliminated teams, but no, they're still alive. This could be here. This could be done or here. They could win $150 right now. I swear I saw them in the kill feed. I swear I saw them all die, guys. I'm not too sure what the hell has happened here. I swear on my life that I was looking at that stuff, and I swear that OIH was eliminated, but no, they're here right now. Like,
Pilsy, you're giving away the script, bro. You're giving away the script. I honestly thought as well, but they must just have 1 person left. But I think RYH are looking to really finish this up right now. They've got the high ground. Any 1 foot out of place, any missed bullet can be the end here for RYH. The EVA 8 is just too good here. There goes one of them, and RYH are your winners! Holy! I need to breathe for a second. Holy! Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that may be it.
I'm confused as hell right now, because I was looking at the observer stuff. I can have a look at what teams are eliminated, and I saw on the right-hand side on eliminated teams, I swear I saw the team of RYH in the fully eliminated bracket, but never mind, I'm confused.
I'm the same. I thought they were gone too.
I'm just confused as hell. I don't know. I swear I saw them in the kill feed. I swear I saw them in the little obituary that I can see of the eliminated teams, but no, they're somehow still alive. I'm super confused by that. I'm gonna have to look back into the VOD and just double check, but I'm confused as hell. I swear they were gone.
With all that
Good
being
job.
said, though,
I
that
mean, yeah, that's
was
crazy. But good job to the boys at good job to the boys at RYH. They took out game number 8 there in good old fashion. I mean, I wasn't surprised by it. That took me by surprise. But W to the boys there. They win $150 Australian. But pretty good. I can't even sit down at the moment. That was like that crazy. But I mean, there we have it.
that
So,
was some
yeah,
good
game,
games. That was absolutely bloody amazing. Let's go. Yeah, back to the scores again, guys. Your winners for tonight. RYH. I mean, True were on match point very early, but they just couldn't seal the deal. Veneno were on match point that last game too, but they just couldn't seal the deal. But yeah, I just thank you for everyone for being here. This has been absolutely amazing. RYH winners for this week. Yeah. Pilsy, I know you're flabbergasted, but any final words?
I mean, I don't even know at this point. Like, what the hell was that? I
we
swear.
we did
I
cast
literally,
a lot of games, so I can understand.
yeah, I'm confused as hell because I have like on my second monitor, I have the on this monitor over here, I had all the stuff up about the overstat link, seeing what teams are on there, and then on my screen, I was watching the stream on your stream, and I just had on my screen all the because there's no obituary that you can use on Observer Mode where you can just see all the teams that are still alive, all the eliminated teams, and there was 3 eliminated teams, but 3 teams still alive. And then I went through and checked all of them, and I swear RYH was one of those teams. I swear. Did they get revived from the dead? But I'm not too sure, but that is absolutely crazy. But I mean, I'm not putting it past them. It's not like I didn't want RYH to win. I'm just completely flabbergasted by the fact that I thought they died and they still won that and got back and won it. But I mean, good job to the boys taking out week 2 of PSQ Scrims and also getting a cheeky little, what is it, $150 in their pockets split between all of them. So a little bit of a $50 each for the boys for their pockets there. Pretty much
Yeah.
just spend it however they want. But as they always say, don't spend it all in one place. Save up for it, I don't know, put it into stocks, put it into something that you might like, or spend it on your girlfriend if you have one of them. But pretty much, yeah, congratulations to the boys taking out Match Point Scrims. We'll hope to see you guys on the weekend on PSQ. If you guys are playing this weekend, to all the teams as well. That doesn't go just for the winning team. We're hoping to see the 100 plus teams that are apparently a part of the Battleground circuit. But pretty much, thank you guys all again for an amazing night. And I mean, it'll be me and Gaz. Not too sure if it's going to be on this channel or if it's going to be on our channels, but we're definitely going to be doing a watch party for you guys to put a little bit backing behind APAC South, because as we know, APAC South is the most underdeveloped region in Australia, and we need some love. Well, not we need some love, but you guys need some love because you guys play your hearts out, and we figure what's a better way to do it than going back to the community and letting you guys watch our reactions of you guys absolutely popping off on the weekend.
Yeah, with that being said, Pilsy, I absolutely love this region, and we really do want to. Battlegrounds wants to bring those quality scrims to everybody, and yeah, we honestly love you all for being here. Thank you very much. Yeah, Pilsy, who should we rate tonight? I do see some scrims still going on, so maybe.
I mean, hopefully it works.
Yeah, has it been a month yet? I'll try Strathing.
I'm not too sure, but if it will allow us to rate it, I would say we should do the winner
Unable
of week
to,
1.
unable to do it this time.
Damn, that sucks. But I mean, we might as well still shout somebody out. We'll go. If you guys don't know who VC is, he is the winner of week 1. He is pretty much the winner of PSQ week 1. He is a part of a team of Kakoi. Obviously, he has his teammates as well, Kissans and who's the third one again?
Yeah, can we get someone to put his link in the chat, please? That will be allowed.
Yeah, can we get somebody to put twitch.tv/VC in chat right now? Guys, go show him some love. That dude absolutely popped off on the weekend. Also, there will be some stuff on the Battlegrounds channel. So, just so you know, we don't have scrims tomorrow. Obviously, we have that as a call-off day for everybody, but that doesn't mean that Battlegrounds isn't going to be doing anything. I have been spending the past weekend making sure that we are able to keep up a good quality on not only twitch.tv on the Battlegrounds page, but also on the Battlegrounds YouTube page if somebody wants to put a link in that for there. I have been grinding my butt off making sure that we can put in some content for that. And all I'm going to say is I won't tell what it is for the content tomorrow, but just look out. 12 o'clock SGT on the Battlegrounds page, there will be a new video uploaded.
Please, guys, show some love to Piltsy. He's been working so hard behind the scenes for making Battlegrounds content. So you've been told, if you're not there, I'll find you and I'll come to your house and be very angry. But anyway, guys, let's all jump into VC's chat. I'm going to click on that right now. Still can't rate out, but I think we're not far away anyway, Piltsy. It's a couple more days and I think it's been a month, hey?
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. But anyway, 07's in the chat. We love you all. We'll see you on Saturday. Bye.